52 Joint Studio presents a podcast interview. Special guest, stand-up comedian JOGUN! JOGUN, that's who I do. JOGUN, you won't forget him soon. It's JOGUN. JOGUN is from Kalamazoo.
That's usually a good sign when the ghosts are getting jazzed up. They're getting jazzed up. But now did you say JOGUN?
JOGUN.
Because you said you heard the word. Because I was talking to you. How'd you come up with the name?
Yeah.
And you're hearing this word.
Yeah.
People would say it as JOGUN, though, right?
Ogun.
Ogun?
Yeah. With an
okay.
O. Yeah. It's really weird. Yeah. Like different times in my life. We just got like magical black people, magical niggas. They just come up to you talking about some.
Yeah.
Ogun's in your head. Ogun's guiding you. Ogun is your friend. You know what I'm saying? Something weird, some shit like that. And then yeah, when it happened, the last time it happened to me, I was like 23, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, this woman told me the same thing. And I said, "What the hell does that mean?" She told me some go look it up. I look it up, and boom, it's lining up with all the things that I'm doing in my life at the time. So I started paying attention to it, paying homage to it. You know what I mean? Because I found out that there's potentiality that there's that in my heritage. You know what I mean?
And what does it mean?
Ogun is a deity. He from a Yorubic religion. It came over with the slaves, different countries, not just Haiti, but like Mexico, even they call Santeria, in Cuba and Dominican Republic.
Mm-hmm.
But Ogun is a deity who's in charge of like metalworking, weaponry, trailblazing, protection, those type of things. And at the time, you know what I'm saying, I was doing my firearm instructing thing, which I still do.
Yeah.
Which I still
We'll
do.
get into that.
Yeah. But
if you want, whatever, you know.
Yeah. But I was doing that heavily at the time, and this lady was like, "Yeah, no, this all is lining up for your whole life." Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
And I was like, "That's interesting." You know, it was different than like.
And you didn't tell her anything about this?
No, well, she knew this because I was selling her a gun at the time.
Oh,
you know, I was working at the store,
But you have also heard it from other people.
Yeah,
Who said
yeah,
that was
before
just
that.
saying that
And I never knew what the fuck it meant.
through the years.
Yeah.
Now, but you just go by JOGUN, no?
JOGUN. Yeah, I just put the J in front of it because
Okay.
I'm Joe. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. So you'll say you are at least Joe.
Yeah.
But not the average Joe.
No, hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no, bro.
No, you're one of the funniest people.
One
of the
I'm just
funniest
playing.
people.
Nah, man.
But you mostly just stick in Kalamazoo area? Yeah, I don't see you up here in Grand Rapids.
I did the one show with Dave up here, and then I've done show back home.
You did a show here with it, Dave?
Yeah.
Before?
Before that, it was just before Christmas. I
Okay.
forget what that one was called. It was called Up in Smoke or some shit like that. It was one of those other shows. Couldn't see in that damn room, but yeah, I did that up here, and then I did, like I said, after that, one at Parrots
Yeah, okay.
in Holland.
Okay.
That's where I'm from.
Yeah,
okay.
that's where that threw me off for a while.
What? Yeah, I'm from Holland.
But then I seen you in Kalamazoo, so I thought you were just heading to Kalamazoo.
Oh.
And
nah.
then I seen you in Kalamazoo again, and then I see you in Kalamazoo. I'm like, damn,
He stayed out here. Fuck.
Why wasn't I ever seeing you like in Grand Rapids or like the other places?
Right. He stayed coming, just Kalamazoo.
Yeah. So why did you go to?
No, I live in Kalamazoo.
Why'd you just go to Parrots or?
Oh, that was just because it was back home, and
You just
everybody
hanging
kept
out?
telling me, yeah, no. A bunch of my family members back home wanted me to go do a show back home that they could get to
Yeah.
during the week, and I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? So I'll work it out. So I did. I worked it out with another comedian, Nolan. Shout out him. He cool as hell.
Yeah.
We carpooled up there.
Okay,
And I did
yeah.
a show. I was tired as shit the next morning. You know what I'm saying? I went to
Yeah.
work, fucked up.
But now you're starting to run shows now too.
Yeah.
Now tell us about this.
Yeah, man.
I was lucky enough to be on one, and
Yeah, you had to be.
now is that going to be your thing now for
Yeah, it's gonna be my
every
spot.
what was that Thursday?
Thursday nights, yeah, probably about. I'm looking at right now. It's looking at mid-month,
Okay.
every month. That's what me and the owners have talked about.
Just
Shout out Only Alien. Matter of fact, let me go in.
once a month there?
Yeah, we're starting with once a month.
Heck yeah.
Shout out Only Alien. There's some of their merch. You know what I'm saying? I was able to grab one of their hoodies right quick.
Heck yeah.
They shit cool as hell.
Get
Oh
it.
shit.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Get it on all the cameras so we, in case something happens to footage, which has.
That's the front. Back.
We'll get the hood.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Boom. First cannabis lounge
Yeah, Michigan.
to smoke.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
For those who want to partake.
Yeah, if
For those who do.
if you want to.
If you do partake. Yeah.
Yep. I heard because I was talking to the one of the owners that people were actually coming from Indiana.
Yeah, people come just because they want to have somewhere they can smoke their weed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When they want to smoke it. But yeah, no, I'm really excited about it, man. It's different, man. I just started doing comedy last July, late June. You know what I mean?
So you're about the same time as me then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where was your first ones then?
Final Gravity in Kalamazoo. When
Final
it was still
Gravity.
open. Every time I tell people like, "Yo, it's not opening," we're like, "Damn, it must have been so long." I'm like, "Hell no,
I know.
hell no, bro." I was at the end. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, I had no idea that they even did comedy in Kalamazoo.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna have to drive to Grand Rapids. This would make me put it off for so long.
Okay.
I don't want to drive
Yeah.
that far. 'Cause my
Come to
car-
find out, Kalamazoo is one of the bigger ones.
I guess so.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had no
Yeah.
idea. Like, nobody told me. And when I tell people in Kalamazoo now, they be like, "What? They do comedy here?" I was like, "Yeah, I didn't know either."
Yeah,
Type
yeah.
shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it was completely on accident. Like, I wasn't supposed to go up that night or anything like that.
Oh yeah. Oh, you didn't even like sign up. You're just
I was
hanging
there.
out at the place,
Pretty much.
type
yeah.
of shit.
So what happened was, start at the beginning, right?
This is your story. We want to hear it from the
This is
beginning.
Yeah. Boom. Last summer, I'm at the Black Arts Festival in Kalamazoo. Just after this bus crash I was in. Like,
Ooh.
yeah, I know, right? Like, wild times. I worked for this different nonprofit before I worked for the job I'm at now. Like I said, I was working the one where I was getting up early.
Yeah.
I was working in transportation after being in the classroom for so long.
Oh, you're driving in the bus that guy
I
makes?
wasn't driving it.
Oh.
But yeah, I was a bus aide. Like,
Oh.
There's kids who get transported from their homes to their programs, and I was
Okay.
there to make sure they were safe in transit. That's the job. And yeah, the bus got hit. I ain't had no seatbelt. That shit rolled. And I was in a blender. I'm telling you, like walls to ceiling to ground to windows. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. And then whatever that happened, I'm healing, and I'm walking around, limping around the Black Arts Festival, and I run into my homie Steve, my homie Kane. Shout out my homie Kane. So you know he's from Chicago. That's my homie, man, for real. That's the big homie.
I don't know. I had two people in here gave a shout out to Kane. Can't be the same.
Nah, I can't be. I don't think
This
so.
dude gets out.
Wait, nah, he's on the outs. He's already, but he never been. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just
Oh, you talking about this? Oh, my
I'm
fault.
just kidding.
I thought you said what he got. I'm like, as far as I know, my homie, he just asked me today. He ain't inside. He ain't behind the wall. But anyway, yeah, shout out my homie Kane. He was there. He seen me. We was chopping it up. He said, I'm gonna go meet our other homie who we knew from we both worked at Pretty Lake Camp years ago. Chase on Dixon. Shout out Chase too. Shout out for real Chase for this situation. We gonna meet Chase for beers and drinks and shit before we gonna meet him for drinks. And he tells me like, I asked Chase, I said, I used to do improv and all that. And he goes, he's like, yeah, I do it at Dorm House, I be doing stand up out here too. I was like, oh, what they do comedy out here? Like, I've been wanting to do that, man. Before the pandemic, I was supposed to, I put it off. Boy, they shut the world down when I was supposed to start to do it. Because, a little bit more backstory. Sorry, my homie said I do this too. But like,
rewind some more.
Yeah, just a little bit. So like, the reason I was supposed to do comedy back in 2020 was because I put a bet up. Like, I was like, if I lose this bet, I'll go to open mic and I'll embarrass myself. Because I'm trying to push myself to do something I always wanted to do.
Yeah.
But I never had the confidence to do it. So I was like, I'm going to be forced. Like, I'm a man of my word. If I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. So I lose the bet on purpose, right? So now I'm supposed to go do this. I'm looking for a place to do it. But then, boom, COVID, and they shut the world down. No more in-person performances, nothing like that.
Yeah.
So, boom, I forget all about it. And then I'm starting to think, like, damn, I'm never going to be able to do it. Kalamazoo don't have it. But then, 2023, boom. back at Louis' bar.
Mm-hmm.
We talking about comedy where they do it in Kalamazoo.
Back in there.
Back, boom. So then he says they say Final Gravity do one every week, and it's damn near show up, go up. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, I'll check out the show and I'll go and I'll take notes. You know what I'm saying? I'll go, because if I'm going to do something, I want to do some research first.
Yeah.
That's everything I do, bro. I'm always going to peep the scene out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to see what's to it first. I can't just...
You that cautious type a little bit.
Nah, not even like I'm very much like, I'm going to do it 100%. I'm going to go at it, and you'll see why in a second. But, like, I definitely want to know what's hip before I go.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Before I go anywhere.
Yeah,
I want to know what's going on, where I'm at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So... it's just who I am. So anyway, I messaged Final Gravity, saying like I want to get on next month's show or whenever the next opening is for the next 2 months, whatever. And they said, cool, we'll keep your name around, whatever. And so then, boom, it goes to the day I'm supposed to go. I'm sitting outside about 30 minutes before. Different reason why I'm there so early. But I'm sitting outside about 30 minutes before, smoking a black outside. And the Final Gravity messaged me. Casey, it had to have been him because he was the host at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, JC was hosting that night because he was helping out Casey. I didn't even know JC at all. Anyway, they messaged me talking about, hey, there was a drop. Do you want the spot? I said, fuck it. Baptism by fire. I'm finna do it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Call my homie E. Shout out my homie E. And I called him. He talking about what they talking about.
You know you're already supposed to be there though, right?
I was just going there to just take notes.
Oh, that's the night you're gonna take notes.
I was just going there just to take notes, bro.
But you already had something locked in though.
No, not really. They said they'll just keep me.
I thought you
around.
said you like locked something in like a month ahead of time.
Yeah, they said like we'll keep your name and thoughts or whatever.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Thoughts and prayers.
Yeah. Well, like we'll talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, all right. I got you now.
Yeah. So like I was just there doing whatever, and they messaged me, said there's a drop, and I said fuck it. So I'm gonna take I called my homie E. He talking about what they talking about, and I said they want me to go. They said they got a spot. And I can take it if I want. He said, what you talking to me for, nigga? You on stage? I said, all right, bet. I said, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? So, boom, I do it. I did okay. You know what I'm saying? I did okay. Enough for Chris.
Did you already know if you have stuff?
So, nah.
What you're going to do?
Yeah, nah, bro.
Or was it all just improv?
Yeah, no, I had this notebook in my car. I ran outside as soon as they said they needed it. It was about 30 minutes before.
Yeah.
So I ran outside, grabbed this. The page came out, so the first page is gone. But I wrote some topics down, and that was it. And then I just had just bullet points. And I went up there and just talked shit for 5-6 minutes.
Yeah. And
Chris Kapinski came up to me afterwards, the host of Valhalla.
Yeah.
And he said, like, how long you been doing comedy? And I was like, today. he's like, wow, I was pretty good for your first set. Oh. You know what I'm saying? How he talked. And then JC came up to me. JC was very standoffish with me at first. He was like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Oh, fuck, you got competition.
Nah, I
Nah,
don't think it was like that. I just feel like, I don't know, it was funny as hell. He just struck me as like, who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was like, who the fuck is you? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you JC? You the motherfucker that said to check in with? Someone was like, yeah. And I was like, okay. Man, I came up with my name right on the spot right there too. Yeah. But I went up there, and then Chris asked me to do Valhalla the next night. I did Valhalla the next night.
You're addicted. It's just like tattoos, bro.
Yeah, man.
Just,
you can't. I don't even toot my horn like that, bro. But I murdered at Valhalla my second set ever. I'm telling you, I went crazy.
Same stuff, or did you do
different set?
Different set too.
Whole different set. That's JC came up to me afterwards and was like, "In 2 different sets, 2 different nights. What the fuck, bro?" I was like, chill, homie, I'm just trying.
You gotta do that impersonation more.
Hell no. JC's my homie, man, I promise you. So JC asked me to do Jaspers after that. And it was like 3 or 4 times, 4 or 5 times into me doing comedy that I bombed bad. Like I did not.
That you finally bombed?
Yeah, bro.
3 or 4 into it?
Somewhere between 3 and 5.
You try to block that out.
I remember how it happened. I remember the day completely.
Where did you bomb at?
Jaspers, bro.
Jaspers. That can happen.
Small room, bro.
Yeah.
There was nothing but white people in there, you feel me?
Yeah. Was I there? Because I remember that's where I first seen you.
Yeah, that's where I remember meeting you too.
Yeah.
Bow! Somebody shooting shit outside. My pistol in the car. I left my shit in there. I ain't think I needed it. I know we in the country, dog.
Your instinct was like, pull out every gun you got.
No, I got a knife in my pocket. That's it. The next show that I'm hosting at. More on that later.
When's that coming out?
May 16th.
May 16th.
Yeah, May 16th. Only Alien.
Only Alien.
7:30 and 9.
7:30 at 9.
And 9. Yep, we do 2 shows a night. Go crazy. Shot. Right there.
Right there.
That's where they let me have a room there. Even though I'm not a partaker, you feel me? They let me have it.
Yeah. That's a good thing you are able to step outside that room at least a little bit to catch your breath.
Yeah, man. I got to keep my wits about me.
I said that'd be cool if we could set up some kind of but you or don't get me involved in this shit.
Somewhere, you know what I'm saying?
But like a little closed circuit TVs so you can see what's going on.
Oh yeah, like a live stream you're talking about from the outside.
Yeah, or
I can make it easier so I'm not
even a speaker, so then you're not
popping
going, hey! Because I think you caught me off guard a couple times. We were like,
yeah, it was you, Austin, Tamia, just a bunch of people. I mean, like I can't expect y'all to be 100% there if I'm coming out like 2 minutes before. I'm like, wait right here and listen for your name. But then you be like, because then in your head, I'm sure you be like, I'll be able to hear him. You know what I'm saying, from a little bit farther. And then I'm yelling like, Jason Thompson. And then it's like, come on, Puto, like, you know what I'm saying, like, come here. And you're like, and I yell at Austin too.
Yeah. Plus, we're all stoned then too. You're dealing with stoners. Surprised you even put on such a event.
I had a respirator.
You had to push away people the first show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's small. It's an intimate space, man. That's what I want. I want it to be like a garage space where it's like was real intimate, and you can, if you new at comedy and you want to try and go up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Boom, come to the 7:30 show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you are an out of towner or you can only make the 9 o'clock show, boom, talk to me ahead of time, and maybe we'll have a spot for you on the 9 o'clock show. Blah 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 blah. It's a rotation of comics. I'm working through a list. You know what I'm saying? So that's how the 9 o'clock show is gonna go. Like people who need special accommodations, or if you're like I said, like special accommodations. Really, that's what it's coming down to.
Well, you had that was your second time. Dominique.
She fucking funny.
Yeah.
She fucking funny.
But that was her second time.
Yeah.
So you're giving people, chances.
I look at it as, look, man, like people gave me chances in Kalamazoo. Kalamazoo, I don't know, bro. Like I think I have a good relationship with the city of Kalamazoo in terms of like just my experience with it. I moved to Kalamazoo when I was 20.
20?
Yeah.
By yourself?
Partially. You know what I'm saying? I was in college at the time.
Okay.
I did 2 years in Dewajak at SMC, and then I transferred up here with a woman that I was dating at the time. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Yeah. And
no kids?
No, I don't have no children, bro.
No.
Knock on wood. Anybody tell kids I'm big mine.
Yeah, right here, it's old fashioned wood.
All the wood right there. Yeah, that's that's mahogany. That's one.
Yeah.
Shit, it's teak. But I moved up to Kalamazoo when I was 20, and I feel like I grew into an adult there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you're just only 22, 21 now? No,
you funny.
I don't want to say your age.
I'm 27 today, bro. Today's my birthday.
Hell yeah, happy birthday.
I appreciate you, man.
Happy birthday. Heck yeah. Feel special for you making that your day here. Why would you want to spend some time here talking to an old man?
Talking to an old man?
Yeah.
Nah, man, you cool as hell. It's like I said,
I appreciate that.
I love your comedy, bro. I love your bit. It's great.
Cool.
You funny for that one. But now I'm trying to do the same thing. I don't want to talk about the same things anymore.
Yeah.
A lot of people have seen me before. They definitely heard the bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm trying new stuff.
Now, would you still think that you would keep your family, or where would you think that you would want to try and change it up?
I'll still talk about them. There's stuff I'm working on a bunch of stuff for my mom. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna write some comedy bits about her. She's a character for sure. You know what I'm saying? Some anecdotes about her.
Now, she passed away, right?
My mom?
Yeah.
She passed away in 2019.
All right, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's all right, man. Yeah.
Now, was a turning point wanting where you changed your life, wanting to doing the comedy, and then...
Man. Nope.
You know?
Nah, 2020, 2019, that was a rough time for me.
Yeah, sounds like it.
She passed away Christmas Eve, and it was, like I said, it was just a hard time. And after that, I was just in and out of things and not really being myself, and you just get past it. But nah, you don't get past it. You just learn to cope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It just hits you in random times. Like last year, I was sitting in my car before work. I worked at that early ass time. Mm-hmm. It was like 5:30 in the morning. Mm-hmm. I got there early as fuck. And I was sitting there listening to one of my favorite songs by YG. It's called Mama, and I don't know, just started like bawling my eyes out. Not realizing that like it's the week of Mother's Day, you know what I'm saying, and I'm supposed to go home that weekend and go look at her grave and pay my respects and see my siblings and stuff. And I just broke down. Like, it was just a really hard time. You know what I mean? There was other stuff that was going on in my life at the time that, and so comedy was something that I think I needed.
Yeah.
And that was like 3 years later. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. They say laughter is medicine, but it really is.
It is, bro. But like at the same time, you gotta be like a glutton for punishment to do comedy. Like
exactly.
You gotta really like people not fucking with you.
Yeah.
Like people don't think you're funny, and you just gotta be like, fuck them then. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn. I'm not gonna see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Greg. I heard that we. And I'm not a king. I can't even say we, bro, because like I said, I moved to Kalamazoo when I was 20.
Yeah.
But like I heard Kalamazoo's like the ghetto comedy scene, which I don't understand that at all. I don't get it. There's not that like. There's deep. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
At all. Best criticism I got when I first started doing comedy here in Kalamazoo was from JC. Shout out JC. And biggest support that I got from somebody off bail was Austin. You know what I'm saying? Crazy legs and fucking self. You know what I'm saying? Like Austin's my homie, bro. Shout out Austin. He cool as hell. That's my dude. I support him. Like I told him all the time, like, bro, I support everything that you do. You know what I'm saying? He's cool as fuck. JC too. JC put me on shows when, I was very new and he didn't know much about me. You know what I'm saying? He had pulled me to the side after every couple of times he had seen me and he'd give me little notes like, hey, trim the fat, do this, enunciate. That part I said, fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not for enunciate shit no more because it made me sound how I don't sound. You know what I'm saying? Like I flow back and forth between sounding, which is it's bad to say like that, but like, you know what I'm saying, mixing in Spanish and not. You know what I'm saying? Like Spanish American words, Chicano words. Yeah. This is like, I flow back and forth. Okay. So, I don't know. Sometimes I drop R's. Sometimes I use them really hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, they said, we can't understand you. And I said, I don't give a fuck anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
Who cares? I like the reality of the fact that, like you said, like if your comedy's not hitting the way you think it is, you can get that live feedback right then and there. Like instantly it's gonna burn down in your memory. Like, yo, this did not hit like that.
Yeah.
Don't do this again. Or
because you're looking in people's eyes.
Yeah, they're like they look at you like, the fuck is you talking about, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like JC talks about how his homie said that like, black people they gonna make you make them laugh. Facts, bro. That's true. Yeah, like they press you, bro. Like immediately. Like I told you, I was a firearm instructor, bro. So I taught people how to shoot. Okay. Very much all business. I was, like you said, business acumen, right? I had an office. I had, a classroom. I rented space. All the other shit in Kalamazoo. On a busy street in Kalamazoo. I rented out space in my office space to boxers. And one of the dudes, he's a fighter in Kalamazoo. I ain't gonna put his name out there, but he's a fighter. And I seen him at Planet Fitness when I was working out a couple months ago. And he talked to me, he's like, what's up, big dog? What's up with you? Ooh, so you still doing the shooting classes? Ooh. And I'm like, yeah, I still do that. Yep, I'm still on it. You know what I'm saying? Stay dangerous. Blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. And he goes, what you got into now? And then homie talked to him who was with him. He said, man, this nigga be telling jokes now on stage. He looked at me and said, he's all, yeah. Make me laugh, motherfucker. You think you funny? He was like, nah, come over here, bro. And like, you made me laugh, nigga. I was like, he was back your ass up. You know what I'm saying? And then he told us, he's like, I know you was a funny motherfucker. Whenever I see you was always, you know what I'm saying, like really on your P's and Q's looking at niggas and making sure everything was straight. And I was like, different world, bro. Like, I was a different hat. You know what I'm saying? I'm working with firearms and keeping people safe. That's my business. So like, I can't be walking around being a goofball all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And even then when I'm on, like, even if you know me now, bro, like, I'm not like a type of nigga. Like,
no, I wouldn't say you're definitely more the reserved.
I'll be telling people, bro, I'll be chilling. Like, that's really the facts. Like, I don't know. I be called nonchalant a lot. Yeah. And I'm just like, no, bro. Like, I just really don't try to be pressed about things. Like, it takes a lot to get me upset. Like, really mad. Yeah. So,
have you always been that way?
No. I think growing up, like I said, in Kalamazoo, I feel like I grew up as an adult. I got into more scrapes and little scuffles, I'll call them that. You know what I'm saying?
In Kalamazoo?
Fights in Kalamazoo, yeah.
In your 20s?
Yes.
Really?
Fighting men, bro. Like, yes, bro. Like, yes.
See,
whether it was doing security or stupid shit at a party, at college.
I can understand that. Not just you drinking type of stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Like,
not ever sober.
Sometimes
sober too?
Yeah, bro. Like, it's just, like, my dad called it being young, dumb, full of cum. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the time.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, my homies would tell you, like, Joe was a hothead at college. I'm like, I really, like, but if you ask them what happened in those situations, bro, they'll be like, but yeah, he was getting picked with. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, they was poking at him. It wasn't like I just went out there like, first nigga that sneezed on me, I'm finna smack shit out of him. Like, nah, it's not like that.
You were never going out for that.
Nah. I'm not saying I wasn't ever mad going out, but yeah, but like, I'm saying, like, I wasn't looking to fight. You know what I'm saying? That's not how it was. One time I got real, like, dead ass set up. Like, I was hanging out with some niggas that I just met that day.
Yeah.
And they weren't even niggas I met on campus. I met them fucking out some bullshit somewhere. And I ended up on the north side of Kalamazoo. These niggas ended up leaving me there. And then I was like, I'm getting jumped on. You know what I'm saying? Type of fighting and shit. It's winter time. Stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, fall, slip, whatever the fuck. You know, it doesn't matter. The situation happened. I got the fuck away. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Yeah.
It was just a fight. You know what I'm saying? But I was about to get jumped on by more dudes because me and this dude got into it.
Oh.
Because he talking about where you from? And I'm like, Holland. And he's like, where the fuck your people from? And I'm like, why does that matter? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck, Jay? And then I mentioned, or something like, we don't fuck with that play. He just wanted to hit somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what that shit is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's not even the first time some shit like that happened to me in Kalamazoo. Like I said, this stupid shit that happens all the time. Like, 2 months into me living in Kalamazoo.
Now you're always going to college in Kalamazoo, though.
Yeah. I was in college for 2-3 years in Kalamazoo.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And there's
probably a lot of like campus type of shit.
No, bro. Sometimes not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to a fight at Walmart parking lot.
At
9th Street years ago.
That's probably gonna happen to everybody.
It was 11 o'clock at night.
That is, your chances of having that happen is like 95% chance. So,
bruh,
that's
I don't know what dude wanted from me, but it didn't sound right. So I was like, nah. But whatever. But like, just weird stuff happens to me. You know, like where I've been able to my life was in danger.
But you never had to use your gun, though.
Never had to pull the trigger, no.
You pulled it out, though.
Yeah.
Just tell someone, I ain't fucking around, motherfucker.
It's
Choose
more
wisely, your next move. Do you say that or something?
Yeah, bro.
You got a phrase, go-to phrase?
If you just look.
Where people want to hear this. They know this phrase that's coming out of your mouth right now. You ain't... They ain't hearing nothing else after that. You don't have a special
I'm an instructor,
phrase.
bro. So like, here's how it goes.
You're not supposed to give them a phrase as an
No.
You're supposed to boom.
No.
Yeah.
No. This is how it goes.
You don't let them tell
this how it goes. If you end up in a situation where you need to fire your firearm in self-defense, right? You want to give verbal commands, right?
Yeah.
Back up. I don't want no trouble. Leave me alone. These type of things.
You always tell them that.
You don't want to be yelling out, motherfucker, I'll do this to you.
You always say that.
Bitch, I'll blow you down. Whatever the fuck they be saying.
In court, you always say that.
Well, I'm saying, like, you don't want to say that out loud because then witnesses talk about he was talking about he's finna kill him. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So then it's they word against yours. Yeah. So, like, I understand.
Oh, you're talking about now with witnesses there. That's all different.
LMAO, you funny. But yeah, I'm just saying for your own cover your CYA, man, cover your ass. You know what I'm saying? Simple like that.
Yep.
There's nothing more. It's terrible. It's every time you have to use a firearm, it's terrible.
Definitely.
You know, it's not something that you should glorify. It's not something you should joke about. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'll kill your ass. Killing somebody a big ass deal. You know what I'm saying? You're taking them off the map. You're erasing somebody. That's somebody's son. That's somebody's daughter. Somebody's uncle. Somebody's cousin. Somebody's sister. Somebody's daughter. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody's something to somebody. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's a life. So it's not something to be joked about.
No.
But in the event that you do need to defend yourself, and by way of defending yourself, that somebody does lose their life, you want to make sure that you have the best chance of not paying with your life behind them walls. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you're a person,
you'll probably still end up.
You gonna go to jail.
Yeah.
You gonna go to jail that night.
Yeah.
Yeah. The police not gonna show up and be like, "Well, this was clear cut self defense."
He says that he warned them.
They what?
No.
They not gonna. It says it right in the little thing. It's like the police are not gonna be sure who the good guy is, but that also depends on who the fuck you are, what place you live in. You one of them local sheriff counties where it's like, oh, that's Billy Bob. Oh yeah, we know all about Billy Bob's family. They donate to the sheriff's ball. Fuck it, he's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, Dude probably deserved it type shit.
There's that type of shit too.
Yeah, and I've heard about shit like that happening in Kalamazoo and Paw where a dude turned that. But anyway, yeah, if you were to use a firearm in self-defense,
always warn them.
Yeah, use verbal commands. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you know that
you got to give officially.
No, there's no number.
Okay.
There's no number, but sometimes you're not going to get that opportunity to give verbal commands. If you have the opportunity to give commands, give commands.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. If you have the opportunity to give commands, tell them, hey, back up. Don't be yelling out, I have a gun. Don't be doing no shit like that. That's stupid. They'll see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't going to be blind. You know what I mean? And also, you got to think about it like this, too, bro. Like, your self-defense distances is going to be 6 to 10 feet.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
Bang. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be no me to half a parking lot away. Talking about some, freeze, I have a firearm. That's a 9mm Glock. You know, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck they say.
Yeah.
You know? But, yeah. Never had to shoot nobody, thankfully.
So you've been doing the instructing then? What made you want to start doing instructing of it?
Believe it or not, I was a criminal justice major in college.
Okay.
Yeah, I was a criminal justice major, and eventually I lost interest in that. And I was selling guns at the time at the gun store in Kalamazoo. And shout out on Target. They're cool people.
At Target?
On Target.
Oh,
on the name of the place, yeah.
Good. Target selling fucking guns nowadays?
Target wishes they sold guns.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, I was selling guns there and found out you can be an instructor if you do this. And I was like, let me take the classes. Took the classes, passed the classes. Taught one class, put a down payment on the office.
Mm-hmm.
Started doing more classes in that office. Kept that rolling for about 2 years. And now I do classes like all around. I try to drive around to do it, so I don't teach out of that building anymore.
Oh, okay. So you saved on that then.
Mm-hmm. I've done them at barbershops.
Or do you do individual?
No, that's not worth the time, bro.
Okay.
That's you paying me for 8 hours to look me you in the face. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, I need more. We need buffers. We need people to talk to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So at least 4 is my thing. Like at least 4 people.
Got to do at least 4.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, no. I've done them at barbershops, and then we'll go drive to the range afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Because barbershop had TVs. Yeah, the barbershop will have the TVs. And
okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. I guess.
Presentation.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
So we keep it nice and portable with it. You know what I'm saying? I have guns for people to rent, and I provide ear and eye protection. I used to buy lunch, but I don't do that no more.
You don't do that anymore?
No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. You end up with extra food, bro. Like, then you just end up throwing food away.
Yeah.
You can only give it to the homeless people so much.
But you're still doing that now, though.
Going to do classes.
You're doing teaching classes.
Yeah, I still do that. Yep.
All right. What's the shout out to yourself?
Oh, my business? Oh, yeah. Protect the Culture, PTK. Logo look like that. Good way to do notifications up out of there. There you go. Logo look like that. Look like that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I do.
PTK?
PTK, Protect the Culture, yeah.
Protect
the Culture.
Protect the culture.
Yeah. Shout out my homie Phil for helping me come up with the name, and Derek, and Sean, and Josh, and Ricky. And
all them people came up with
my
the
homies, yeah, man. My homies from YBM, from my student organization at Western.
Okay.
Yep, YBM, Young Black Male Support Network.
What kind of stuff did you guys do?
We would take incoming transfer students and freshmen and try to turn them into leaders on campus.
Okay.
So like a lot of people would go, well, not a lot, some people would come into our organization, and then we would prop them up to go be into, like, there was like the NPHC Greek Life, which is like the black fraternities.
Okay.
Or they would go to be in board members on the Black Student Union or create their own organization. It's a stepping stone. We want to boost you up. Other people stay just because they like the camaraderie and the brotherhood that we found in YBM. That's why I stuck around.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Those are my homies, man.
And that's all in Kalamazoo.
Yep. They're on Western Campus.
You didn't find them until you were there.
Yep.
Or did you find them before and then went there?
No.
Because of them.
I popped up. Hell no. When I got to Western, bro, I didn't like nobody was fucking friendly, bro. Like nobody was nice.
No.
Like it was mean as hell. Yeah. Like I took a tour. Granted, I understand that like now. I understand like if you was in a car and I rolled down the window and said, "Hey, homie, like."
This is when you're 18 you went?
20.
Or 20?
19.
Okay.
Like I was about to turn 20 and then it was after I turned 20.
How long did it take for you to find this organization? Right away or no?
Right after I got there, probably about a month in.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I went to Bronco Bash and they had a table. I met my homie Mike and At the time, it was cool, and then he brought me to the rest of the homies who was on the board at the time. And I had just came from being on board of 2 organizations at my other school, coming to this school, thinking to myself, all right, I've done the board shit. I'm not running no more organizations. I'm done with that. It took up way too much time. Mm-hmm. Boom, I'm going to be just a general body member. And then I ended up being on the board of YPM again.
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous. It was just, but you know, I don't regret nothing. You know what I'm saying? It was a great experience.
Thank you.
Met a lot of cool people. Yeah, I was going to college to be the police. I was. Yeah, I did a lot of stuff. Yeah, I did a lot of stuff with that you don't get to do as a regular civilian. Like, I'm a gold medalist for arrest techniques, standing, kneeling, and prone, traffic stops, felony stops.
You're a gold medalist?
Yeah.
In
all this stuff.
And what was that again?
Traffic stops, felony stops.
And what was the second one?
Arrest techniques, standing, kneeling, and prone.
Standing and kneeling.
Witness report writing. And then with that, they taught us like little stuff like other things. But
you're a gold medalist.
Yeah, I got pictures.
What is that?
It was a work-based skills competition.
Who's rating
called
this?
Skills. I was about to say, it's a work-based skills competition called Skills USA. This is the picture.
Skills USA. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, that's the old ass picture of me. But yeah, nah, that was me. Yeah, bro. Got gold medal, and I was supposed to go to nationals.
I can tell that white girl she didn't place.
Nah, she did. I think. Yeah, she placed. But I got gold. My other homie got silver. My other homie got bronze. And
damn.
Well, yeah, my other classmates. One of them went on to be a correctional officer for a while. The other dude, I think he's a state trooper now. Yeah,
and
I taught him to box.
And you're telling jokes.
Yeah, yeah, I taught him how to box too. He was my best student. But I did a lot of stuff. Like I did shoot scenarios. I learned how the police would take if there's a mass shooter in a school, how they would take it tactically, like moving from cover to cover.
Yeah.
Pine lightly like that. Got to shoot at the cops that day. It was fun.
You got to shoot at the cops. You got to be the shooter itself. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, dog. I love playing the bad guy. It's my favorite.
How long
part.
did you last?
I shot one cop. I shot the shit out of him.
Yeah.
But the other dude, he got me. Like, because the dude was supposed to come around the corner all tactically, and he just kind of walked out there. So I just let him have it. And then his other homie came around the corner, laid me out. Because like simunition hurts, bro. Shit's painful. But yeah, I was president of the Criminal Justice Club my second year at that college. I went into college thinking that's what I wanted to do. Like I wanted to not be a regular like beat cop. I wanted to be a Fed, and I wanted to work for the DEA and like crash the doors of like El Chapo's manufacturing factories in the different countries.
You didn't want to stay local.
No, I didn't. I
didn't want to go
out of the country.
Yeah.
I didn't want to fuck with our community. I didn't really care about that. Like,
yeah.
One, I didn't want to oppress my community, and two,
yeah.
I didn't think that was where the
issue. You wanted to go actually out of the country too, type of shit. Working
I
for
wanted
the
to
government.
go to Mexico and Colombia and all those other places where they make drugs at. You know what I'm saying? And then go kick down those factory doors.
Okay.
And arrest those people there.
Hell yeah.
That's what I wanted to do.
Hell yeah.
But it just didn't seem fathomable at the time. There was like I let stupid stuff, like I let social things get in the way of my career ambitions, and also I fell out of love with the idea of law enforcement again. Like it just didn't seem like something I could be biased in enough at the time, or unbiased, I should say. I feel like if most police would ask themselves the same question.
Because that's what I was asking you about the years. Like, was this when the riots were going around and you get a bad taste, or you're like, man, I don't
Well, it was a little before that, too. They told me going into this, like, my first 2 years, being parliamentarian and then president of the Criminal Justice Club my second year.
Yeah.
It was like, this is a real job. This is something that is stressful. The people die, sure, bro. In my head, it's like, that's what you signed up for. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was my mindset on it, right? But I just didn't have any slack or any love for any police officer that caught up in no bullshit, because if you was on your correct shit, you wouldn't get caught on no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if there was no reason for them to look at you, they would not be looking at you. You a grimy motherfucker if the police, if the news put you under, you the police. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're doing stupid shit. That's why you got caught up, and I hope they throw the book at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever.
Yeah.
But that's when I started taking that really aggressive look at it, and I started doing looking inward. I used to be the mindset like, you know, there needs to be somebody on the inside. Fuck that. That's stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's dumb. You know what I mean? Like, the police is too heavy to carry in your back pocket to protect you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't really trust them to begin with.
Yeah, yeah.
And they don't come fast enough. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And who's to say if I call for self-defense that, like, they not fuck around and shoot me first?
Exactly.
So, like, nah, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
deal with them. You know what I'm saying? It's not that deep. Take your own protection into your own hands. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I looked at it. And so I started Protect the Culture.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
My 2 years, I was about 3.5 years, 4 years into my college experience.
Okay.
That was after being at Western, after joining YBM, after
Really?
doing all the shooting competitions and da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you were to go back, how much would you have to do? Like a year then?
Year and a half, but at Western, there's a pathway to get your bachelor's degree and your MCO certification.
Okay.
So that's the pathway I was on.
Okay.
And so I needed a year for the last part of my
Okay.
college, and then that half would have been the academy.
Okay.
And the
yeah.
academy counts for 35 credits.
Oh, yeah.
So that's like a year, the whole year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In that. So if I was to go back now, I'd probably have like 2 years, if not a year and a semester, if I was to like switch to like a general studies degree or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And I might do that. Who knows?
Yeah.
Just I'd get something. But I fell out of love with law enforcement. It just didn't seem valuable, didn't make sense to me anymore.
Yeah.
I was like, I could do more for my community. I can arm my community. I can educate my community.
Yeah,
It makes
yeah.
more sense. And I was like, I've been dealing with my own self-defense problems my whole fucking life. I ain't never called the police, but I should have.
Yeah.
For the legal reasons. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Call the police if you get into a shooting.
Yeah, yeah.
Even if nobody gets shot. If you were to get into a self-defense scenario, right?
Mm-hmm.
And nobody gets shot, but they call the police first and say you pulled a gun on them for no reason, that's how the narrative is going to be.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just let the police know, hey, look, somebody tried to do this to me. I don't know what they look like. If you don't want to be a snitch, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what they look like for real.
Yeah, yeah.
I had to pull my gun, but I ain't shoot them, so that.
Yeah,
no
yeah.
big deal. Nobody gets locked up. Nobody has no issue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can cover your ass that way.
Yeah.
But growing up as the middle child, like my brother will tell you, bro, we had different parents. Like we did.
How far are the brothers and all that from
Me and
each
my
other?
big brother are 3 years apart.
3 years.
Yeah, and my littlest brother after that, he's 8 years younger than me.
8 years.
And then my little sister younger than that is 13 years younger than me.
13.
And then my little sister younger than that is somewhere like 20 years younger than me.
And that's not your dad's.
No, my dad's kids is just my big brother and me. And my little brother, Carter, who's
Okay.
14, I think. He just turned 14.
And then your mom had other kids.
Yeah, my dad has 3 kids, my mom has 5.
Oh, all right, yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
That's you guys probably all don't get together as one.
Not as often, no. Well, I've never been in the same place as all of my siblings at once.
Yeah.
I've been in the same place as all of my dad's kids, and I've been in the same place as all of my mom's kids.
Yeah.
But I've never been in places as both of them.
That would be kind of weird though, because did they get along and all that? Or-
My dad and my mama did not get along. No.
Yeah,
It
that's
was-
what I'm saying. Yeah.
My mom, she had no problem with
Your
the
kids probably
getting along.
wouldn't probably have.
Yeah,
a
no,
problem.
she just did not fuck with Brian. My dad, she'd be like, Brian, get it? His little short ass. I'm like, you little short in 1994 and 97. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Them 2 years, y'all had something going, at least for a minute. Shit, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah. I got a lot of brothers and sisters.
That's cool though. Yeah, yeah. I got 2 older brothers, but they're 6 and 8 years older, so there's a little difference. But then they got different fathers too,
Oh, yeah.
different last names, whatnot. Too,
Yeah,
So
me and my brother have the same last name. I'm your big brother. My next 2 siblings that I grew up in the house with, they have different last name.
Mhm.
And then my baby sister, she has a different
Yeah,
last name.
yeah, yeah.
And then my little brother, my dad's son,
Got
he
it.
has a different last name.
yeah,
I still put a lot of effort in everything that I do.
okay.
It's like, how I put this? If I'm gonna try to do something, I want to do it well. And if I want to be good at something, which is anything that I want to do, if I'm gonna put effort into something, I want to be good at it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I don't want to do something just to be okay. Like I can have fun with something and then that just be fun, and that's whatever. That's a hobby. But something that I think like, damn, I might be able to do something with this.
Mm-hmm.
Then I want to be good at it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm competitive in that manner, but I don't compete with other people. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be better than myself.
Yeah, yeah.
I got a finger tattoo without thinking about it too much.
Did you?
Yeah, but like that's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
man.
when you got 18,000 tattoos.
I have 3 tattoos.
You got different
I got 3.
artists,
No, kind of, yeah. I gotten tattoos in different states.
different states.
Yeah, I've gotten them in Nebraska.
I thought you
Kansas.
meant different states of mind.
Oh, that too. Yeah, that too. I've been drunk in this chair in Miami, in Florida,
So you Nebraska, Miami,
Kansas,
Kansas.
Michigan.
Is that your thing?
Traveling around getting tattoos?
Yeah, travel around.
No, I just happenstance. You know what I'm saying? I was in Miami the first time I went to Miami for spring break, and I hadn't got tattoos in 5 years. I had 2 tattoos before then. I just had 2 letters on my shoulders, H and R.
Okay.
For my initials, my mom's last name initials.
Okay.
And, and just those 2 letters. And I was like, I want more tattoos. Woo, woo. And so I got Roman numerals. I got this one, and I got that one.
Okay.
Just the numerals, nothing that's around them, nothing's pattern behind it or this necklace. And I got those one day, and then went back the next day and got the other arm because I didn't like it being asymmetrical. So like,
Now, are you like that now type of person?
I am. So like,
You have like OCD type, or where
not really. It's
You-
like I just had the
obsessive
aesthetic.
compulsive? So that's what I was thinking of.
I had a tattoo aesthetic that I wanted. Like I didn't want to have just these Roman numerals and then the rest of my forearms be blank and just have 2 letters on my shoulders. It was really weird. It looked like, I don't know. It just looked.
You were seeing it as weird. Off.
It looked weird to me. So then I was like,
Instantly.
I need to do something about it. So I went and I sat in the chair. Within a year, I had sleeves.
Yeah. That's how I kind of felt with mine too, where I was like, I felt weird cutting it off. So that's where I went on the hands.
I think you could tattoo.
But I'm like, yeah, fuck it. But I felt weird, like having
I cut it.
it just looked weird.
for that reason. I wanted to be able to fly under the radar if need be. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I didn't want to be able to get.
See, that's where then my mentality was, because I was already out with the city of Grand Rapids, I retired and disability. So I'm like, fuck this.
It doesn't matter.
I ain't bound to the man anymore. If you don't like me, type of shit. Like,
I respect that.
Yeah.
I respect that, and I want to get to that point, like where I'm independent and I can get whatever tattoos I want. Like I want neck tattoos. I want hand tattoos.
You don't have any on your, do you?
No. Just my arms and my
Just your
fingers.
arms. Any legs or
Back.
back?
Next.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, my next tattoo is gonna be above my knees, and then I'm gonna do my shoulders and my chest.
I got mine there.
Jealous. What you got?
My kid.
You gotta, like my dad, he told me, saying, put that to the side. He's a company man in a way. Like my dad, the type of he's not a company man. My dad's the type of guy where he's in the gaming system, so he's gonna make it work for him. So if he's gonna play a role, he'll play a role.
Yeah.
And he tells me I need to play a role. I don't like playing a role.
Okay.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Like I wear my emotions on my sleeve.
Yeah.
And like I said, I feel like I'm a really even keeled, chill person, really calm, really relaxed. Some people would say standoffish, but I'm like, I'm not worried about what you got going on over there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just that I'm not.
Yeah.
You're not mad. I'm not mad about it. I don't feel any way about it.
Yeah.
You're just over there. I'm over here.
Now, you didn't feel that, you said because you wanted to go into other countries type of shit, and you didn't feel like, since you have a big family, like you're going to miss your family or your close
I would be like
ties,
going out and then coming back in.
girlfriends, and
Well, that was part of the reason why I never did it. Because at the time when I was in college, I was dating this girl, wonderful girl at the time.
they
It's always the woman, isn't it?
It is.
But like, yeah, I was very much in love with this girl, and she wanted her job that she wanted to do, and her passion was gonna have her jumping around the country regularly,
Okay.
like living here for 3 months, living here for 3 months, living here for 3 months. If I was gonna pursue law enforcement, like I was gonna be planted somewhere for 20 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm picking a large city, and that's where we're living, and that's where I'm getting a job in the department there, and so like I'd have to be there for a while, at least 5 years, so that I can get my experience, and then I can apply for the feds, right? So then I can get out of that, and then they'll put me in a bigger city somewhere else, right? And then I'm pretty much there, unless they move me again.
Yeah.
But it's a selfish way to live, you know what I'm saying? Because you're asking your loved ones to go with you wherever you're going.
Yeah.
And she had a job, and she got her degree. She's fucking smart. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Is
shout
she
out
doing
her.
what she wants to do then?
I hope so. You know what I'm saying?
Or you
Like,
don't talk to her anymore?
nah, we don't keep in contact. You know what I'm saying? She's a great girl. She knows who she is. She's the only ex that I'm actually like, I'd have lunch with her again. You know what I'm saying? I'll know funny stuff, like, for real, just be like, hey, how you doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She knows who she is.
She knows who she is.
She knows who she is, bro. She knows. The other ones, they know. I don't want to see y'all. You know what I'm saying? But the ones who, and you know what the funny thing is, like, my most recent ex will know exactly which ex I'm talking about. She'll know too. She'll be like, fucking, he said he didn't have a problem with her. I was like, because I don't have a problem with her at all. But we just grew apart, and it was just, we were just young.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's why I was like, I'm willing to sacrifice being a Fed if I'm going to do local law enforcement so that she can do her job. I was like, yeah, I'll do that. But then I fell out of like wanting to do that because I didn't want to be a cop anymore. And then I was like, I would just be following her around the country, and I'm like, I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even if I find, and this is back when I'm trying to start my business, and so I was like, yeah, I can, make a living in these different places, doing these classes, wherever I can make these connections. It's who I am. I'm business acumen, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
I can work my way. I'm a hustler. That's what I do. So, but is that going to be enough? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't think I was going to be worth much to her in that regard. You know what I'm saying?
If you'd only known that you could have done stand-up in all these different places. Dude, you've been blowing up by now.
Please. Number one, I don't think that she even knew that I wanted to do that. Yeah, I'm a freaking burp. But yeah, I don't even think that she knew that I wanted to do comedy. I think I mentioned it once. Well, no, I watched stand-up, and I was really infatuated with it my entire childhood.
Yeah.
Like, I remember watching George Lopez, Carlos Mencia,
Yeah.
Latin Kings comedy, and then... But,
So
like,
I
I was always trying to be funny and, like, making people laugh in other places. Like, I think that...
But did you say you wanted to actually get up there?
Yeah, I said I wanted to try it. Yeah, I said I wanted to try it when I was
Always.
younger. Yeah. Like, something I wanted to do, but I, like, needed the push to do it. And it took until me being 20...
To find out, even
26.
Yeah.
To even get up there and try it.
Yeah.
To regret, I wish I had done it earlier. Like, I have homies that said they've done stand-up since they was 18. I didn't see no publications for that when I was growing up. We didn't have social media like that. Like, I'm 27, right? So they'd be like, oh, you grew up with social media. Like, yeah, we did, but it wasn't like today.
So you're still new to the comedy game. Or do you think you want to continue more with the comedy stuff? Where do you see yourself going? Where do you find success? What do you want to do yourself? A year from now? 5 years from now?
I had a plan. One year I wanted to be able to host a show.
In 1 year, you wanted to be able to host a show.
Yeah. I was trying to host a show 3
And
months
you blew that
in.
out way before a year.
Yeah. I was trying to host shows 3 months in. It was
Yeah.
bullshit. I was not ready.
Did you ever host anything besides this Alien one?
No, man.
This was your first one.
Yeah, first one.
Not only hosting it, but running it.
Yeah, it's not the same thing, huh?
No.
Oh.
You could be, let's say, a guest host.
No.
You know.
I thought it was the same shit.
No, you are considered a host and show runner.
Oh, shit. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, so look at me.
That's 2 different titles, bro.
Look at me. Ooh, shit.
Yeah.
Type shit. Hell no.
Because you could take a day off and let someone else be the guest host, but you're then still the show runner. You always got that title.
I guess.
You are a show producer.
I guess.
Yeah. You're producing shows.
Ooh. Make me sound all fucking big time.
Yeah.
Fucking in Kalamazoo type shit.
Hell
But yeah, nah, man. I wanted to be able to host shows in the year, but I was trying to do that in like November.
Okay.
It was ridiculous. I was not ready to do no bullshit like that. Like,
Yeah.
did not know what that entailed. I didn't know anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now, if I look another year, I want to make it so that I have like gigs booked every month.
Okay.
In a year, hopefully, something like that. Yeah, Alien's got great space, man.
Yeah, you can feel it. Did you count how many people were actually in there?
Like 35.
Oh, yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, it's full. Every seat.
Like I said, you were throwing people away.
Hey, look, man, we do what we do. I try to keep it fair, man. You know, you got to be able to go into the store. You know,
Yeah.
go in the store, put your name down. It doesn't cost anything to reserve a spot.
Yeah.
You know, they're gonna call you the day of to make sure you still want to go, and so boom, it's that easy. Some people be like, we'll put it online. I'm like, okay, well, if we put it online, is that fair to everybody?
Yeah.
Not really, because there might be people who don't even shop at Alien.
Okay,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
So how did they do the promotion again? You said?
Just when you're in there, you walk in, there's a list, sign up, just say, hey, I want to reserve a spot. Me, will
For
stand
like a
there.
week ahead of time?
They'll put it out. They'll put the list out like a week, 2 weeks.
Okay,
before, something
okay.
like that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and they'll just put it right there at the front desk.
Okay.
Just go up there, in and out.
Yeah. So yeah, because I was gonna say I didn't see anything promoted on their
On the flyer?
website.
Oh, they put it on their Instagram.
Oh, their Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get on the Instagram.
Yeah, they put it on their Instagram. They posted it a couple times, put it on their story, and they made a main post.
Okay.
Just my Instagram, JOGUN be fooling. That's my Instagram.
Okay.
If you're a comedian and you want to try and get some time on the show, DM me there.
All right.
Get at me.
Heck yeah. And once a month.
It's looking like that right now, yeah. I want it to be an open mic, man. I want it to be like you
Thursdays.
come and make your bones. I want it to be like, you know, it's intimate. Like you said, you get that real reaction right there, right then, because it's close. It's intimate. It's
Yeah.
there. And if you want to try comedy, come here.
What is it, 6 minutes was we had?
You know,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
trying to jam. I'm trying to keep it
Yeah.
going. We ripping through it. We run through the lineup. Gotta go. Like my thing about
At least that first show, you're like, you got to be quick on that. The second one, well, they close at 9 or
they're closing late that night for us. When
Yeah,
they do
okay,
that,
that's what-
when they
yeah.
do that, they close late for us.
yeah, because I was
That's
saying they
another
closed
reason
at
why
9, but no, we had started.
That's why
at 9.
another like man. That's why Alien's such a cool place, man. You know,
Yeah.
they are willing to stay open late for those nights that we do these shows,
Heck yeah.
and you know that's why I want to make it as easy for them as possible for me to be in there and do this.
Heck yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Heck yeah.
So, yeah.
You ever want to go like to other cities yourself to try different stuff, like Chicago or
Yeah.
whoa shit?
Oh, no doubt.
Try Detroit.
Yeah, I would definitely go to
Detroit?
Chicago. I don't want to go to Detroit, bro.
You don't want to go to Detroit?
It's not like that. Nah. I like Chicago more.
Would you want to go to Chicago more?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do. I got
Yeah.
a homie goes. I got a homie. I have a bunch of friends out there, but and some family.
That's where I would like to go too.
Yeah,
Or Chicago or Detroit, probably.
yeah. What my dad said, he's like, I'm a different man in the lab. That's what my pops be saying.
You never got into like music though, or anything?
I played saxophone in high school.
Saxophone.
Yeah, I played alto.
Really? No shit.
Yeah.
For like jazz band or
I did band, and I did jazz band for a little minute.
jazz band.
For a minute, like jazz band was like before school, and so you had to figure out a way to get to school.
Yeah.
And my mama was not taking me to school.
Yeah.
So like it was like I'm not gonna walk 6.5 miles to go to school.
Yeah, our kids in band, so I understand all that. It's crazy.
Mhm. Yeah, my brother played clarinet. My little brother played clarinet. My little sister played clarinet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they all played clarinet. I played sax.
Did you learn that only in the school the first time, or did you know it before?
No. I'm just at school. I was in orchestral band and then concert band and then marching band too.
You did a marching band?
Oh yeah, I marched in Tool Time Parade.
Okay.
Fucking
Yeah.
bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah, my son was in marching band too. Yeah.
Ridiculous, bro. My brother was a band geek for real.
Yeah,
He was my big brother. He played clarinet. He was in like the top band. My brother. He was so sought after for him playing clarinet. They were trying to get him scholarships. For like this one band camp in the summer. I think it was called Blue Egg or some shit like that.
Yeah.
When it came time for me to test into bands, because I was 3 years behind my brother, so when I'm in 8th grade, he's in 11th.
Yeah.
So I'm about to go to high school. They test you from the middle school. They go to test you into the next one.
Yeah.
So I'm meeting the high school band teacher who knows my brother. He's expecting great things from me. he's like, he's like, your brother.
Edit that out again.
Yeah. But like your brother. Oh yeah, I know him too. Yeah. This should be very exciting. I'm excited to hear you play. So I fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. And I get into the lowest band in high school. Like this is the one where you are like remedial. Damn near the 6th graders are just as good as these 9th graders. But like I was good in fucking 8th grade. I was good. You know what I'm saying? Like it was weird. I just had a bad testing day.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was so bad that like I quit band my freshman year of high school.
Did you?
Yeah. Walked out of there. My grades dropped right after that too.
Yeah.
They say when you're in band you test better. It's true.
But yeah, he's been getting all A's, so I don't know.
I don't know about that.
What?
I ain't getting no all A's.
No.
Mm-mm.
The kid is at least. I don't know.
Oh, you're talking about yours, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense then. You're using both sides of your brain, they say.
Yeah, he's.
I mean, he will even.
Oh, you can just
Yeah, I'm pinning it.
I was gonna say that's actually for just show.
I know.
Did you know?
I just like it. You told me that before. And I, was like,
I didn't know if you heard or remember
No, I knew.
that I said that.
Yeah, no, I know. I just like it. Yeah. I'll pin it here. Fine, fuck it, I'll move it.
What I need to do is go. Oh, I thought it was falling.
You got it. I believe.
All right.
I believed in you the whole time.
Now here we are, starting the show.
Talking to my fake mic member.
No, what else you wanted? What made you who you are? What made you?
My mama,
You spent most of your time with your mom, living with her?
I was raised by my mom, man. Like that's why I talk about like my heritage. Like I'm Mexican and black, so like I talk about that all the time.
Yep.
It's part of my identity because like my mom's Mexican and I grew up with her. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
something as little as like food. You know what I mean? I ate a lot of Mexican food growing up. Spent a lot of time with my grandmother. She is a proud Mexican woman too. You know what I'm saying? She was one who like helped teach me how to like do everything. You know, my grandma taught me how to.
Is your
tie my
grandma still
shoes.
around?
Yeah. Both of my grandmothers are still around. Thank the Lord. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Hope they're around for much longer.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I literally love those women to death.
I bet.
My grandmother on my mother's side, I spent a lot of time with her, and like I said, she taught me how to tie my shoes, how to read books. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
All the extra, the stuff that you're supposed to learn at school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So she has a special place in my heart, always. And then my grandmother on my dad's side, she also, you know what I'm saying, very loving when I was growing up, when I spent time at her house, when I spent time with her.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Stern, ain't gonna lie to you, my granny didn't play. Like,
Yeah.
like I always differentiate, so like my abuela is on my Mexican side, and my granny is my
I think
my
all
black side.
grandmas are.
No, my Mexican
she
grandma,
wasn't?
she's a very sweet lady, dog. Never
Yeah.
put a hand on me, ever.
No.
Never.
Yeah.
The whole chancla thing, that was my mom.
Okay.
My mom, she was like that. You know what I'm saying? And my mom was like super, what they say, fiery Latina. You know what I'm saying? Like she did it. She fucking had the eyebrows drawn all high. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The makeup that looked me, you look, and then she would say shit like "A" all the time. Go to the fucking store, eh? Like that's how she would talk. So like, she was just that person. But my grandmother, her mom, very religious. Like both of my grandmothers are religious. Both of them don't cuss.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I wish it'd been funny to have like a granny who'd be like, "Get your motherfucking ass," woo woo. But that's not how my grannies talked at all.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
one. Like
Yeah.
my granny on my dad's side would be like, "Yo, tail." She'd say tail instead of ass, and she's like, "I'll beat your back," instead of saying, "I'll whoop your ass."
Yeah.
Shit like that. And you can't say shit will be mess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fart is passing gas or break wind. You can't say fart.
Yeah.
And you can't say lie neither.
Can you say lie?
No, you can't say lie. You gotta say telling stories
Oh, really?
as a kid, because like one, it's you're accusing an adult of something, which is lying is a big deal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
you can't be just accusing people of lying.
Yeah, I think I've heard them say that before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like, and it's like a cuss word. Like you, the fuck you just say to me? You call me
Yeah.
a liar? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So like, no, you telling stories. It was, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought the hell you said. You know what I'm saying? Like, But yeah, it was different. So yeah, I would say like my heritage made me who I am, man. Like the way I talk, the things that I've done, you know what I'm saying? The people that I connect with, just product of my environment, for real.
But you said your dad wasn't around?
My dad, my dad moved away from Michigan
Yeah, you said you.
for like 19. Shit.
Damn it.
Oh,
That's why I get that tarp. Oh my God.
oh no.
Where's my paper? Oh, where's my paper now? So are you, are you a religious person yourself, or spiritual, or
Nah.
what you got going there?
Nah,
Granny's
man.
didn't pounded it into you?
Nah, man, they tried, and I was like my first 13. I did like I did 12 years in the church. Sounds like prison.
12 years in the church.
Yeah, I did like
you
12. I did like 12 years in the church, man.
Hell yeah.
I was like a kid who was knocking on doors to most of them. He was like, "Hey, y'all want to come to church?" Type shit.
Did you?
I did do that.
Really?
Yeah, I did that. I went to.
So is that Jehovah's Witness, or what is
I was
something
Baptist,
else?
man.
Or Baptist?
I grew up independent fundamental Baptist.
Really?
Yeah, like the people who's a little radical with it.
Yeah.
And then my grannies and stuff, they're both of them, black and Mexican side. They was both Pentecostal.
Yeah, I don't know what the difference would be.
So that would be like, so Baptists, the type of Baptist that I went to on a daily basis, because my mama sent me to church, bro. My mama didn't even go. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had like they had school buses that the church would send into these neighborhoods.
So she could spend time with your dad, you think?
Not my dad, shit. But yes. She ain't fuck with Ryan like that. Did not like him after me. No.
After you, that was it?
Nah, bro, that was it. I was like, you liked him at least twice. You know what I'm saying? We know that much.
But then after you came out,
he was like, nah, I'm not fucking with him anymore. Not doing this. And he was the same way. He was like, no, this is cooked. Y'all, we done. You know what I'm saying? But no, she sent us to church. Didn't even take us. She didn't even go with us. But the church would send a school bus in the morning on Sunday, scoop them up, bring you back at like 2.
Heck yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I did all that.
Heck yeah.
Got me out of trouble, kind of. Bro, my mama said that I was super independent. Like, I didn't need her as soon as I could walk.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she said, like, I didn't cry as an infant.
Yeah.
I wasn't like that. She said that, but she's like, when Joseph learned to walk, that was it. He would go play. He would run off, be by himself.
Yeah.
I'd find him behind the couch playing with toys.
Yeah.
Or I'd find him just somewhere in the house just fucking off by himself. And he would come to me when he was hungry or when he needed the shit.
How many siblings were in the house at that time?
When I was that young,
When you're
just me and my big brother.
Because you're your big brother.
Yeah, it was just us two for the first 8 years of my life.
And he didn't fuck with you too much?
Oh, no, we fought all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Okay.
Yeah. My big brother did karate. I talk about that on stage.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And he would kick my ass. I ain't gonna lie. He used to kick me in the walls and shit.
Yeah.
But that all stopped when I started picking up stuff to hit him with. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And jumping off tables on him. And, like, then eventually it turned into me boxing and stuff. So then I started punching him in his fucking face.
When did you start boxing?
I started boxing in high school, freshman year.
That's what I was going to ask you. There was a boxing for school?
Not in my high school, no.
Oh,
It was after school. I met it through my mom, had a boyfriend at the time. And he had a son, and the son knew the coach. And the coach, I went there.
Okay.
Yep. But then I went to college, and I started a boxing club there. I did a lot of sparring there. They wrote articles about it, and whatever.
Articles?
Yeah.
Look at you.
The school did. It was the school newsletter. You know what I'm saying? It was online. It's online.
Now, I can edit that out.
No, you can. I'm just like, you can look it up. It's on there. You know what I'm saying? It's on my
The
Instagram,
paper.
too.
We just need to know. The paper wrote articles about you. You don't have
in
to
the
tell
school.
me.
Yeah,
You don't have to tell me.
I was on the pamphlet for that school. Like the little...
Like the picture top?
Yeah.
Like a picture in there?
Yeah, I'll send you a picture when I get home.
When you're boxing?
No, this was a picture of me, like, just on the flyer for the school.
Okay.
And it was like, he got a scholarship. And it was like, I'm the token black person they chose for it.
Yeah.
Like, they got me riding my skateboard through the campus, and they got me standing there, posed up. Yeah.
So we never got into where you're going 5 years from now?
I don't know, bro. I was literally about... Nah, I won't go into that. This past summer, I was at a junction. I was like, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do this.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I was on the precipice of doing stand-up and going this other route.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't go that other route. I went to do stand-up. So I don't know. We'll see. I knew that if I went the other route, I wouldn't be able to do stand-up for real for at least 3 to 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, we'll see.
Yeah.
As long as I'm doing something I'm passionate about. If I could have my way, personally, I'd be teaching CPL classes 5 days a week and doing stand-up shows on the weekend or even at night still.
Yeah.
Like, I'd still be doing stand-up, and my day job would be doing CPL classes, running a gun range, something like that. That'd be great.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I don't see anything that could hold you back. Talent-wise, comedy, just need to get you out finding producers to put you on shows or get you producing your own shows. That's what I'm saying. I
got some plugs, man. I'm talking to some people, and I'm open to do pretty much anywhere. I'll take time anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if I'm getting paid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll make the trip.
Heck yeah.
I'll do it, especially if it's worth the money.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just really enjoy it, bro. Like, comedy it's an outlet, like you said before, and I don't know. You just meet a lot of cool people, a lot of interesting characters, dog. Like, I didn't think I would meet so many cool people. I thought I'd meet a lot of different characters. I thought I'd meet a lot of different types of people. I didn't think I'd meet such cool people. I think after shows, best time to hang out for real.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody just bullshitting around outside. But yeah, nah. I think.
What do you want the world to know about you that they don't know about you? You think they should know about you?
I'm about my business. I'm about my culture. And I'm about my future. That's what they should know about me.
Oh yeah, I think they're gonna definitely see more of you in the future. Seems like you got the dedication, the drive, and when you put your mind to something, sounds like it always falls through.
No.
No, you need failures in life. So.
Yeah, but yeah, no.
What would be your biggest failure, you think, in your life that you've learned from? Where you're like, oh my God, actually, that wasn't too bad that happened.
Oh, like it worked out for the best that I failed?
Yeah. Takes a lot to even just admit that you did fail. So.
No, I'm thinking about I'm thinking hard about things that I did mess up on. I'm like, was that actually for the best or you know what I'm saying? Like, that would have been cool to actually do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Relationship wise.
yeah, that's where I'm at right now
Yeah.
with it. That's where I'm at right now with it, man. I think I would say,
How long you been single now?
oh shit, almost a year.
Almost a year?
Yeah, almost a year.
All right. Would you? How much were you always in a relationship wise before? Or?
In college, bro, I was back to back with it. Like,
Yeah,
it
whoever.
was like not whoever, but like
Not whoever. Yeah,
but like it was more like I always said like I'm not going to turn down an opportunity to be happy. I was looking for a wife when I was that young.
Yeah.
Like I was like I'm not trying to date to fuck around or whatever. I'm trying to find a wife. And
Yeah.
it just didn't work out for reasons on my behalf, reasons on their behalf. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I can admit my fault in those issues. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like I'm grown enough to admit that. And I think if you was to ask some of them, they'd be like, "Yeah, no, I was fucked up in this situation too." Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It takes
yeah.
two to tango.
Yep. Yep.
So yeah, I would say letting my immaturity get the best of me in the way of like when I used to start to feel like my time being wasted, like my efforts are being wasted,
Mm-hmm.
I stopped caring. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's immature to let the way that somebody else treats me affect the way I treat them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can't expect somebody to treat you the same way you treat them. They're not you.
Yep.
So like in that way, I would say that's a failure of mine. I think that worked out for the best because now, like I understand more that even though I felt like I was giving people a lot of grace, like it takes a long time for me to disassociate myself like that,
Mm-hmm.
and it takes a lot. But like even just letting it get to that point, now I can understand to check that early on.
All right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But not no rush to be in a relationship. That last one cooked it for me, dog. That's
Yeah.
fucking ridiculous, G.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. And anybody who knows, hey, look, if you know, you know. God damn.
Yeah.
Mm.
So you think you're gonna be a while before you even try and go into that market again, or?
I say that all the time, but like.
But when you're not looking, that's when you do find something usually.
Yeah, bro, that's how it happens, man. Like, look, and my dad told me too. He's like, you might as well go and get ready to be a stepdad. That's how it's gonna have to be. You
Yeah.
old enough now. You get into that old nigga stage. I said,
Now, would
yeah.
that make a difference?
In the past, it has made a difference. I'm like, no, I'm not dealing with nobody
Yeah.
who has kids. But now I'm like, man, well.
You could do it.
I'm opening up to it. I guess I'm gonna have to. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Yeah.
But
Could almost be like they're older, and then they're gonna be out of the house pretty soon then too. So,
not at my age.
or would you take one? They have to be young.
I would.
They
look,
kinda
bro,
grow
I've
up.
not even thought about that deep into it. But I would say this, that like I don't think it really matter what age they are at. Like, because I would assume that the person is within my age range. So
Yeah.
I'm not really tripping. You know what I mean? It's whatever. You start having kids early. Good for you. Bro.
Could be at least 10 years old though.
Yeah, that's true. And I'm
Yeah.
just the next nigga that her mama dating. And yeah. And I'm sure that that's gonna be what happens eventually. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
whatever. But I'm not in a rush to.
You're not having to be where if they're gonna be if I'm raising some kids, they're gonna have to know me as daddy. No,
No, it doesn't have to be like
Doesn't
that.
have to
bro.
be like
I'm
that.
Not, I'm not trying to replace nobody. I'm not trying to be
or
nobody.
you want them to change your last name and all that. You're gonna adopt them and all that. And
You're a funny dude, man. You're a funny dude.
that's what my dad did.
LMAO.
And then he ended up getting screwed because he got divorced and then had to pay child support for all the years. And then they
Yeah.
changed their name back.
Yeah.
I'm
That's bogus.
like, I could have got all that money.
Damn. Yeah, nah. But yeah, my dad told me I should get ready to be a stepdad. And I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
no.
You think you could be dad material?
My mom always thought that I'd be a good dad.
Better with a boy or girl?
I think I'd be a great dad to a son, but I don't want any kids right now. And I think I'd be an okay dad to a girl too.
Yeah.
Like, probably super protective like I am with my baby sister. Like my baby sister can, like it's real bad too, man. Cause like my baby sister can literally do no wrong.
Is that the one that's a gangster?
Yeah, bro, she a little thug with it, man. She is. Like my little sister's a little thug, man. She been Shylocking all type of shit.
Yeah.
She be like selling food at school. She bad, man, but I love her to death. She
Now she learned that all from you?
no, man.
No.
Like I did stupid shit in school too. Like it's funny as hell. Like I sold lighters in elementary school.
You sold lighters?
Big lighters, yeah.
That seems very illegal and worrisome.
Why? The school's made of brick, and if it burned down, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got in trouble for that.
But it ain't the kids. You think they don't go home and into the woods?
That's on them, bro.
No,
Buyer beware, nigga.
Yeah, all right.
Buyer beware. That's not my problem, man.
Okay.
Look, it's like that scene in Get Rich or Die Trying.
Hey, they didn't die in my premises.
Facts, bro. Like, that's how I looked at it. I mean, I'm like 9 years old. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had no conscience. Like, I was, like, my mom was a smoker. So, like, I steal her lighters and put them under my mattress. And then I go to school and I sell them for $1.50.
Oh, man.
But I didn't get no change. So, like, you got $1.50 or you got $2. It's $2 today, man. Whatever.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah.
it. And I was making okay money. You know what I'm saying? But,
Well, especially if the products are free.
yeah, man. Good profit. Good profit margin. And I had a mind for business for real. I did the same thing in high school with headphones I was getting from the airport for free.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
Yeah, my dad.
Should we
worked-
edit this out?
Nah, that's cool.
Okay.
Nah, cause but so back to the lighter thing real quick. Yeah, I would sell those at school, and then one day some like little second graders who lived next to me at the bus stop, they was like saw me flicking it, playing with it on the way to the bus stop. Right, it's
Yeah.
early in the morning. Like, is that a lighter? And I was like, yeah. And I showed them I burned a dandelion in the street and I crushed it, put it out like a cigarette, like my mama did. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they was like, that's so cool. I want to buy one. I was like, $1.50. And they was like, we'll get it. We got the money. We'll come back later. I was like, all right. So then I go to class, and then they pull me out of class. The principal does, talking about something, what's in your locker? I'm like, I don't know. And they talking about, we already went in your locker. I'm like, then why you asked me what's in it? And then they talking about, like, don't tell us that they're not yours because we know they are. Someone told us that you already saw you. I was like, what you talking about? So, like, then they finally get me down to the office, and they say, like, doesn't matter what you say. We know it's yours. And you're in trouble for it. They sent me home. Got my ass beat, of course. You know what I'm saying? Like, bad. Like, I got my ass tore out the frame that time.
This was the first lighter you tried to sell?
No.
Oh.
I've been selling lighters for a while. So I've been clocking that money, like, for a minute.
They're out to you.
No, I think that's the first time that the principal got hip.
Oh, all right.
That was low key, man. Didn't nobody. I was selling people who, they would get them, and then their parents would catch them with them, and they'd get them take away, or whatever the fuck. They lost it. They got scared, threw it away. Whatever.
Yeah.
Having a lighter at that age is like a big deal. You get scared. Like, you're not supposed to have this.
No.
I was carrying around pocket knives, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Yeah.
Stupid stuff. What was I gonna do with it? I don't know. Was I really gonna stab somebody? But like, people was getting stabbed. I don't know. It's kind of what they do. What they did. Stabbing and cutting people. Yeah, I got my little nerd room going. I'm trying to get a little setup like you got going in here. I'm working on it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to get like you.
Now you're into Star Wars and
Hell
like,
yeah, bro.
Harry Potter. See, I don't know about all that now.
I'm into it all, bro.
I never talked to you about that.
I am. I'm into Star Wars real heavy.
Star Wars, I got your back all day on that. Any memes you're gonna post, but when you start doing the Harry Potter, I'm like, yeah.
Harry Potter's cold, man. It's the same story.
Yeah,
Same story. It's all about friendship.
That's what I hear. That's what I hear. But I don't know. The kid, he's into that.
You got to think, like, I understand why people don't want to be into Harry Potter, like, in the first 3 movies, because they like more kid movies. They
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
But, hey, the 4th movie's on, shit gets real. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers start dying.
But you don't like the older ones either now.
I like the older
When the older people. You like the ones that what's his name? When they did like older people, they don't have the kids anymore.
Oh, you talking about the Fantastic Beasts?
Yeah.
I like those ones too. They're okay.
Yeah.
I don't hate them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, I didn't just know that because I didn't know all the back stories too well.
Oh,
That's
all that takes place before Harry Potter.
Yeah, I know.
It's weird.
But if you kind of know what happened in Harry Potter, you'll know who. Oh, this is.
Well, yeah, you have like echoes of what's going on. I guess. I couldn't focus as much on Fantastic Beasts as I could Harry Potter. Harry Potter cold, man.
Yeah.
Harry's a bitch though. I ain't gonna lie. He really is. He's a punk because he knows he continuously watches his friends die, bro. He's a bitch. Like you're at war with like this dude who's evil as fuck. All right, cool. But you're Expelliarmus. It's a spell that knocks the wand out your hand. This nigga's shooting like the equivalent of a Draco at you with the spell that's a killing curse. If it touches you, you die. That's it. Instantaneous.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't want to do that curse because it's evil. Fuck you, Harry. Bro, you better do that shit. You understand me? Like, you being a hoe. That's like Jedis too, bro. That's why I don't fuck with Jedi. Mm-hmm. Like the Sith are, I'd float that way. Like, I'm just going to do what I want to do.
You're a Sith? You're a Sith person?
Hell yeah, bro. I'm for the dark side.
See, I would say I'm more of the Boba Fett. Whoever's got the money.
Yeah, you're going for the bread.
Yeah, whoever's got the money, man.
Well, yeah, like, because I'm a nerd for real, so like I do about like the expanded universe.
That's why I would think you'd be like
the expanded universe. Like, yeah, there's
about the business.
Yeah, well, yeah, bro. Like, I would be like a dark side user who would be for hire.
Yeah,
like a Sith assassin, a Sith mercenary. They have those type of roles in the expanded universe.
Yeah.
And I would do that.
Yeah.
That way I can shoot my lightning. I can wear my black robes, my red lightsaber, and I don't gotta listen to no old dude who's finna shock me with lightning because he don't like me with that day. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand that, bro. Like, and I get why Anakin became a Darth Vader. I understand it.
Yeah.
I'd have sacrificed the world for her too. Shit, it'd have happened. It'd have happened. I don't know if I'd have murdered like that many babies, but
that was.
I don't know if I could have did that. But
I don't know.
But the masters in the temple, they could have caused that work. Like, whatever, you're grown up. Like, whatever, you signed up for this. I'm on the opposite team now.
See, there's Mandalorians though that have that Jedi Force then too. So
that's true. Yeah, the one dude with the dark saber.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool.
They're gonna be. Well, there was a Mandalorian ruler that was Jedi.
Rocks.
Yeah, with the dark saber and all.
Yeah. What they called his name, Vizsla or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. He's cool as hell. I like Maul, Vader, Revan.
Maul was bad.
Yeah, Maul's cool.
Yeah,
Maul's cool as fuck.
To have him get cut in half and
survive.
But then he survived, and it's like
that was cool.
On. Then it's like, come on.
No. Because
he looked cool.
If Vader can survive getting his legs and shit chopped off at the same time and catching on fire and being like cooked to crisp bacon, and then even though in the story Emperor Palpatine, his ship comes directly after when Obi-Wan leaves. Yeah. Whatever. Fuck all that. He should have been dead. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If he can survive, Maul can survive.
But he fell down the pit then too.
He had the Force to stop himself from from hitting the ground.
If that's the case, then the Emperor shouldn't die, of course. That shouldn't even be.
It's possible.
Well, especially now with
he was
clones.
also old as fuck though.
With clones, that doesn't even mean anything now anymore.
Yeah, I guess. But like, he was old as hell too.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta think about.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like Lord of the Rings too, bro.
I am a Lord of the Rings fan.
Me and my brother was into that hardcore.
Yeah.
We pretended. My brother, he was always the type to he always wanted to make a bow and arrow, so he would find a stick, and then my mom had like these wicker chairs, and we'd fuck up one of them and cut the rope off of it, and he'd bend it, tie it, make himself a bow and arrow. And I had pocket knives and shit, so I would carve arrowheads for him and stuff. And he would shoot them at me, and I would have a sword. I'd try to carve up a little sword or whatever, or like a spear, or like I'd have 2 short swords, whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? And we would fight, and I'd whoop his ass with sticks, like for real, all the time. But he would shoot me out of trees with his bow and arrow.
So you grew up in the 2000s.
Yeah, we was outside.
You don't remember anything of the 1900s, so.
I was 3.
Yeah,
I was 3 at the turn of the century.
You was a baby.
It's a 90s baby, man. Not a 90s kid. My brother was a 90s kid.
You don't remember anything about the world was going to end when 2000 hit?
Nah, bro.
You don't remember that?
No. 97. I was born 97. 2000. I think I started remembering shit in like 2001.
97, that was when I was married. The year I was married.
Nice.
You could be my kid. Our kid.
Could be.
Could be.
Different time, different timeline. Maybe.
That's crazy.
Like Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You watch Rick and Morty?
I do.
Yeah.
It's like my comfort show. I put it on and go to sleep.
See, I wasn't into that because I thought it was like, it's just too weird. Every time I think I would watch it, I'm like, just.
If you watch it, if you never seen Rick and Morty,
Yeah.
and you didn't watch the first episode,
Yeah.
nothing's gonna make sense.
That's what I was at.
Nothing. It's gonna be like, this is the most random, weirdest shit ever.
Yeah.
But if you get in the first episode and you understand the premise, is that like it's just Rick, it's just Morty. That's his dad, it's his granddad, and he's the scientist, and he brings him on adventures.
Anything can
and
happen.
it literally just anything can happen. You just gotta accept it, roll with it.
Yeah.
Rick is numb to it, so like it just goes over your head. It's whatever.
Yeah.
But if you don't, there's definitely some questionable ass episodes. You're like, man, I don't like this part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you just get past it. You know,
That's why I had to like binge watch it when it came on, like when I had Hulu or whatever it was on. But,
yeah.
yeah, I was like, holy shit! I couldn't get enough of it. Just
Shit.
watching them, and then I didn't know there's stuff after because they had the credits, and then
Yeah.
there's like some other shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I
I
was
went to
always
watch-
just like going, I gotta watch the next one.
Yeah.
So then I had to go back and watch all the end parts.
Yeah, bro.
Again.
I knew I was getting old when I started like watching the behind the scenes of shows and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the director and producer's thoughts on it.
Yeah.
I knew I was starting to get old. That, and also when like I saw this online, it's facts. Like when I get to a place and I see a bunch of unaccompanied minors and younger people than me, I'd be like, I don't like this shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all about to do something stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've been y'all age. I know what the fuck y'all got going on. You grabbing at your waistband a little too hard, my boy. I know what you got going on. My boy, I'm gonna leave a pop. I'm gonna catch y'all later. You know what I'm saying? Y'all boys be smooth. Also, when I started referring to young niggas, y'all boys.
Yeah, boys.
Y'all boys are like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all boys do this? It's like, okay, what y'all boys getting into? Like, that's how I knew that I was getting old.
Yeah.
My little brother tells me all the time, man. He's 18. He's like, yeah, you're just old, Joseph. You're old.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
It's yeah.
At 25, I told myself, I was like, yo, clock me out at 51. I was like, 51, I got 25 and 26 more years in me. That's it. And I was like, I don't want nothing else.
Yeah.
And then I told that to my dad. He was like, that's crazy. I'm 50 years old. And I was like,
Your dad's 50?
my dad's 55 this year.
55 this year?
Yeah.
So he's 54.
Yeah, he's 54, I think.
I'm going to be 51. Yeah, me and your dad probably hung out, partied.
If you was in Holland in the 90s, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
bet.
probably did.
Did you say you aren't religious yourself or spiritual? So what do you think that is there another afterlife or shit like that?
Oh, yeah, you asked Austin this too, yeah.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think, it's not even like, it's not, what I think doesn't matter, right?
It does right now. This is your video.
Nah, I don't think it matters in this context, right? It's 'cause, like,
Right now it matters.
all right, what I'm saying is like this. What I think doesn't matter, but what I'm okay with
Yeah.
is what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'd be okay with the fact that this is it. This is life. This is it. That's it. Life's done when it's
Yeah.
done.
Okay.
Nothingness.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that being that.
Yeah.
Like, to me, that makes life precious. That makes life more beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It makes
Exactly.
everything that much more worth it.
Yeah.
Because we only get this. So, like, to me, I'm okay with lights out being lights out.
All right.
But I think there's something to be said about energies, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what that means or what that even looks like. Like, people talk about being on shrooms and talking to deities or DMT or whatever the hell.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, I'm just like, if I run into something to where like I'll see proof, then sure. Because I grew up in the church, right? So I grew up believing in something that I couldn't see, feel, touch, smell, whatever.
Yeah.
Walking by faith.
Yeah.
That was why I grew up. But I don't know. I just thought I used to say like this, like, if there is a God, bro, like if there is a creator or whatever, it's a fucked up person. Like, because you create stuff just to see it happen.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna intervene. You're not gonna help. You're allowing evil to run rampant. So like, is this a person that like I want to look up to? No. You know what I'm saying? Like if that is, and are they a person do you think that actually cares? No. You know what I mean? There's a show on Netflix called The Umbrella Academy,
Yeah.
and there's a scene
I
with the
want to
dude.
watch that too.
You seen it?
I said I want to. It looks good.
Okay, bet. There's a scene, I won't give too much away about the plot, but this is just one insignificant part of it.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a part of it where this dude, he's got a superpower, he can talk to dead people. he goes to where he dies, right? And when he dies, he goes to the next plane of existence, whatever the fuck that looks like. And there's this little girl riding a bike, like a pedal bike, past him on his path in this middle of this country pasture path, whatever the fuck. And he goes like, "Where am I?" She's like, "Where do you think?" And he goes like, "Are you God?" And she goes like, "I guess that's what you guys call me, isn't it?" And she goes like, "Well, that's crazy because we don't think you look like this." He's like, "What do you think I look like?" You know what I mean? And this is a little girl, like probably no older than like 9. And then he asked the little girl, he goes like, "Do you love us?" She's like, "Love? Why would I?" And then she pedals off. And I'm like, bro, this is exactly how I think God exists if there is a God. That he just does it just to do it. Like, there's no rhyme or reason. Just to see. I wanted to know what it would look like if I made something that has long teeth and claws and it could eat people. That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I wanted to see what it would be like to make somebody insane and let them create Jeff Dahmer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I think, if there is a God.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with there not being a God, and this is just life, and that's it when it's done.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Now, you never did shrooms or anything like that?
No, I haven't experimented with hallucinogenics.
No?
No, I have not. Maybe in the future,
Yeah.
if I don't have the career, the day job I have now,
Yeah.
I'd experiment with
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when you're a kid, you never had the desire to even do that?
Nah, bro. I was a fairly straight kid in that way. I drank in high school, and I smoked cigarettes in high school. But I didn't really smoke or anything like that. That way. Or experiment with drugs.
No acid or...
Hell no. I saw a dude do acid in our home and auto class, though, where we had a room full of power tools. That shit was not smart.
Oh, no.
He was fucked up, dog. Like, I saw him lick the tabs off his fingers. He had like 3 of them.
Oh.
All 3 of them, and I was like, no way he just actually did acid. It's like, there's no way, dog. And then at one point he just like was asleep.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh damn, maybe he did. And then he wasn't actually asleep. He was just with his head down.
Yeah.
In his head type shit. And then he looked up, and I was like, oh shit, maybe he is, because he was down there for like a weird amount of time.
Yeah.
His class is like 45 to 55 minutes.
Yeah.
Like he was not the full half hour into the class, but like a weird amount of time. There was like, he's not bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? Like he was stuck type shit. So like it was weird. And then he said he woke up. After that, he walked out of class, came, and I saw him the next day. I was like, what happened with you, bro? He's like, I walked straight out the school. Like, he's like, I didn't even go to the next class. I walked straight up to school, and I went and go sat in the field for a long time. I was like, okay, do you, dog?
Yeah.
I don't know, I just wasn't into it.
Yeah.
I drank a lot, though.
Did you? Yeah.
Hell yeah. I drank a lot in high school.
What was your drink?
Anything brown, still, to this day. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I drank a lot of Budweiser in high school, and I drank Hennessy.
Oh, beer then?
Huh?
Or liquor too?
Yeah. I started drinking when I was 14.
Damn.
Yeah, I drank with my dad first. I was out there visiting him for one of those times I did get to see him on spring break. And he told me he was going to a New Year's Eve party, blah, blah, blah. He said, there's going to be liquor there. You don't have to drink, but if you want to, you can. And I was like, all right.
At 14.
Yeah, because he was in his head, he was like, you're a freshman in high school. You finna go drink anyway.
Yeah.
I'm finna teach you how to do it right away.
Yeah, I see.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
And he just got me drunk as hell that night.
Better be in front of him than...
Yeah. He just wanted to teach me what it was like to be drunk as hell and the consequences therein. You know what I'm saying? Basically.
Did he get you a little...
Oh, he got me fucked up, Jay. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, real bad. Like, I tried rum, vodka, Hennessy,
man.
gin, Jello shots, beer, wine, jungle juice, all type of different shit that night.
And you still wanted to do it after that?
Yeah, I had a good time, man.
Oh,
I had a good time. I got
man.
punched in the chest. I fell down the stairs. Got into a fight. I woke up the next morning. It was like, me and my dad was getting dropped off at the airport because him and that girl didn't work out.
No.
Yeah, no, they broke up that night.
Oh, man.
But after that, I threw a couple parties with my homies in high school, and insanity ensued. Bro, we got our homie kicked out his house.
Kicked out his house?
His house, bro.
You had a house party at his
Yeah,
house?
house party, just like a movie, bro. His parents was gone.
Oh, man.
We had a party. The fence got broke. Chickens got loose.
Oh.
The chickens fucking this. Oh my god, the chickens! Like for real, dog. Like, they got loose. Or the police got called. My homeboy cut his gooch on the fence. I stiff armed the bitch into the pool.
Oh man.
Good times, dog. Like it was
Then he
the
got
best.
kicked out.
He got kicked out of his crib. Yeah, man. His parents put him out. They moved to Chicago for that.
Oh man.
It was all bad. But he got a lot back in the house eventually. But yeah, he had to leave for a month. And that was where we threw parties at for real.
Did you ever have any at your house?
My mom was not. My mom was at home, bro, like all the time.
Yeah.
She didn't have no damn job most of the time. So like by the time I was a teenager, so like she was there. She was just there. There's nothing. I was always gone.
Yeah.
My dad told me immediately because you know like I didn't have the greatest relationship with him, but he would tell me like, you know, if you want to stay out your mama's face, just stay out the house. Just don't be there.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, okay. So I just did that. And my homeboys, they made jokes about it when we got out of high school. It's like, yeah, we basically raised Joe. Like he was never at home. I was like, true.
Yeah.
I was the streets raised me.
Yeah.
Not for real. Nah, just my homies, my friends did, and my dad's friends and my stepdad's friends and brothers, like all my uncles, they all influenced who I am.
Would you like stay the night everywhere somewhere else too, or you'd have to at least come home for the night?
My mama had really weird, what you call it, curfews for me, dog. Like before high school, street lights the next day.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I could come home the next day.
Oh, you could come home.
Yeah, I'll just pop up. I'm back here. Hey, Mom, I'm here. I said I was gone. I'm gonna be back tomorrow.
Yeah.
And she was cool with that.
Yeah.
When I got to high school, she was like, "He gonna start to get into some shit. Hell no, he getting too old to be out there. Your ass gotta be here when the street lights come on.
Oh, then she
unless
made
you
the
at work
rules.
or you at boxing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And her boyfriend at the time, like I said, he was like, "Son, the boxing, you gonna have no energy to be out there running the streets and all that extra shit."
Yeah.
And it worked for a while.
Yeah.
I got used to it then. You know, it's like, oh, this is just in my part of my day. I got energy after boxing.
Yeah, yeah.
But that I'll eat whatever because like I said, my mama couldn't cook, so whatever she
So
put in front of me, I eat it. It's whatever.
Yeah.
I'll eat shitty food. It's fine. I didn't know that rice wasn't supposed to be crunchy until middle school. Dead ass. I'm not bullshitting. like I didn't know. I had rice in my grandma's house, and it was like, my mama doesn't make it like this, and this is good, but you know. But I didn't know until I went to middle school. My friends would tell me like, yeah, rice is crunchy at your house. What? I'm like, yeah, don't got the tool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had no idea, and like. She was so fucking funny, dog. She would my mom was like a really animated person. Like she would be like, man, and she would like jump around, be like, I'll do this, woo, woo, woo. She would act like she was like so like with the hands, whatever. My mama could not fight either.
Yeah,
she got into bar fights, dog, and would not win. I'm sorry. Like, I love my mama to pieces, and whatever. My cousins can feel the way about this, like talk about my mama this way, but it's the facts. Like my mama could not fight.
Yeah.
She would like constantly like get into it with people and could not back it up. And it was just like, man, mom, just relax sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to call every girl in there a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody in there is fucking looking at you, man.
Would she get this shit like that?
Yeah, she would get into
like
shit.
Quick to get into some shit?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. And also, like, people would just, like, because of her, like, my mom was she needed to be the center of attention everywhere. She walked to the room, she wants to make it known that she's there.
Okay.
She's one of them people,
Yeah,
and people do not like that.
Yeah, sometimes,
and,
they are.
And it's in a small place like Holland, bro, like,
Yeah.
people know who you are constantly. If you're coming to this is the hang around, this is the spot.
Yeah.
Like, there's a place where my mama got into a bunch of shit that called Shooters in Holland. They used to have it open. There's a couple shootings over there. There's a pool hall.
Yeah.
And it was just weird. She just would always get into people there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, how'd you say she passed?
My mom passed
Cancer?
due to her alcoholism.
Oh, alcohol.
Yeah, she
Really?
passed. Yeah.
Oh,
She was
sorry.
addicted for a long time. Yeah, no, it's all right.
Yeah.
I can talk about it. She fought it for a long time even when I was younger. Like, I talk all this about my mother, but like I said earlier, like, if you would ask my brothers, they would say if you ask my big brother, me and my little brother had a different mom than him and my little sister.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he would say that for sure. My mom was a disciplinarian in so many words, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And sometimes it was probably a little overboard.
Yeah.
But I knew that she, in the end, wanted the best for me. But she was fighting her own demons.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure, yeah.
And then, like I said, 2019, Christmas Eve, she passed. I was, 23?
So you weren't even expecting anything at all? Or, I mean...
I wasn't expecting that she was going to pass, no.
Yeah.
We were estranged at that point for a couple of months. Because growing up, being half black, half Mexican, right? In the Latino community, it's not always welcomed for you to be half black. It's not.
Oh, really?
A good. Yeah, nah. There's usually a lot of prejudice.
Really?
Yeah, even though I had a lot of good homies in high school that was like Mexican and middle school, like that's was the majority of my homeboys. There's a lot of prejudice, and I experienced some of that in my own family for sure. Like, one of the reasons I don't speak Spanish is because they refuse to teach me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Really?
try.
Yeah, oh man.
Yeah, like I try, but my mom was also rebellious by nature, so she didn't speak Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
So she wasn't going to teach me either. So, but there was just things that when I was growing up, I didn't feel as welcomed around some of my mom's family.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
But yeah, no, all that's. But there's all like, don't get me wrong. There's people on my mom's side of the family that I've always been welcomed by, and I've
Yeah.
always felt that way, and they know who they are.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? They should not take offense to that. You know what I'm saying? The ones who I'm not on good terms with, they know who they are.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But and even then, I'm trying to let all that shit go now. But
Yeah.
yeah. So going into that, like she was fighting her demons, and then there was that aspect of it. So she felt ostracized from the family for that reason. And there was other things that happened within the family that, you know, I won't go into.
Yeah, yeah.
So she was fighting those, and that's also the men in her life. You know what I'm saying? That she was a young mother, had
Yeah.
2 kids until before she was even 30.
Really?
Before she was 25.
Yeah.
So like she was going through it. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to even my stepdad, regardless of my mom's and hers relationship, how it was. You know what I'm saying? He still was a dude who stepped up. He was there. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah, that's
Not to say that my dad wasn't completely there, like he just wasn't in the house, you know what I'm saying? And for a grip, he wasn't in the state.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, my stepdad and his side of the family, shout out them, that they were around to raise me up and teach me the things that I know. Shout out to my dad's side of the family, of course, you know what I'm saying? All my cousins and uncles and aunties that are on that side, my granny, and my dad, and too. You know, all these people helped raise me up.
Yeah.
I learned how to hustle. I learned how to defend myself.
Yeah.
I learned how to stand up for myself and
Yeah.
how to present myself as a man.
Yeah.
And
And hold yourself on stage telling jokes too, most of all.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I think
Making other people laugh.
I
But
try. I really like being in line at bars and clubs when I was younger, bro. Like making the line laugh was what I would do. You know what I'm saying? I play a game called Looking Ass and just start roasting people walking by.
Okay.
Or like talk about, damn, it's cold as hell out here. Why the fuck they got us waiting outside for this bullshit ass bar? Ooh, they acting like it's cool as hell in there, but look, weak ass drink. They call that bitch a blue motherfucker. Like whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just talking bullshit, and people will laugh and whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it's what someone always wanted to do. I want to
Yeah.
do more crowd work for sure, and I feel like bigger rooms. Like that's where I was going with it. My bad. I feel like bigger rooms are more forgiving. Way more forgiving.
Yeah.
If you're in a smaller, intimate room, if your shit don't hit, you finna know. And
Yeah.
you're not even gonna get no reaction. But if you're in a bigger room and I hear 4, 5, 6 laughs,
Yeah, yeah.
as long that shit hit, I don't care. So like if somebody laughed, that's all I care about.
Yeah.
Like yeah, somebody thought that shit was funny. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
But if it's like a room of like 15 people and nobody laughs, like damn,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
shit maybe I should take that out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But the bigger rooms are more forgiving for sure. Even though people think like they're more intimidating.
yeah. That's what. Yeah, it's weird. Oh, that's a
Yeah.
factor like that.
You have I think you got a better chance, like to make somebody laugh. You're in a bigger room. Also, like your crowd matters. I feel like white people don't like my jokes for real.
That who what?
I don't think white people like my jokes
That
for real.
white people don't like your jokes?
No, they
Why
don't.
do you, why do
White
you,
people don't like being talked about. Black people don't mind getting talked about at all.
Yeah, yeah.
They'll laugh with you as long as it's actually funny. As long as it's like not like hardcore racist. If
Yeah.
it's like a little racist, they'll laugh and it's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
But like, and Mexicans too, they'll laugh too. Asians as well.
Yeah.
White people, they don't like that shit. You can't talk about them. You can't talk about the police. You can't talk about the president. You can't talk about shit, dog. They don't like that commentary at all. If you're not talking about silly shit, they don't give a fuck. They're like, who are you? You're dance, monkey dance type shit. And I'll be like, all right, cool, whatever. Gretchen, whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
even though I actually like Gretchen Whitmer. But like,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's just the first name that came to my head. But yeah, white people do not like getting talked about. I had a bit at first that was like white people are cool sometimes, and it was like you got to know which white people to associate yourself with. That was the premise of it.
Okay.
But I changed it to white people are fun, because they are. Y'all are fun.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
No, white people fun, bro. White people are fun. I'm trying to tell you why. Because if you like, I grew up in Holland, which is in like some super urban place, but like I didn't do country shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just wasn't in me. So when I got to college, I started hanging out with people who lived in the country, and there's black people that lived in the country too, and they had dirt bikes, and they did bonfires and shit like that. So like, and I was like, that's kind of cool. And then start blowing shit up with Tannerite at the gun range, and
Yeah.
whatever the fuck. So white people be fun.
But the like you say though, with the comedy wise, it's different. Are you gonna hook people up with a free joint every time at the
Yes,
free pre-roll?
that's what I'm gonna do. Yes,
Hell yeah!
yes.
I didn't want to say that too, in case I was only a special one to get a free pre-roll?
No, the most of the people that I've looked, I found out didn't even smoke. So like,
No, they didn't smoke?
yeah, most the ones that did, I ended up getting them one. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
that's what they said they're going to do for the people that partake.
Yeah.
Me
I don't know if,
myself, I abstain, but you know what I'm saying.
I don't know if
I'm a photographer too. Shout out Serious Photography.
like, 'cause I'm still using one that he gave me from. He took from
Deja Vu.
Deja Vu.
Yeah, that's where I met him. That's where I thought I realized like, yeah, he got some weird candid pictures of me there, dog.
Did
I'm making
he?
faces like
Yeah.
weird shit. Yeah. I don't know what my face be doing when I be on stage, man. I be thinking I'm like really expressive, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I be sitting there like looking like this, and I be thinking like I'm making like a really like my eyes are wide and like I shove my teeth, all type of shit. But I'm like
Yeah.
looking so mundane.
Now you don't video any of your stuff either, because I never seen you.
No, I record it.
Do you
Yeah, sometimes I will. I don't do it every time. I probably
video
should.
or just record it?
I do video. Yeah.
Audio.
Yeah. Or sometimes I'll get lucky and somebody will feel like recording it for me.
Okay.
And they'll send it to me, which I shout out Matt Braun, and he recorded my last set at Outre.
Okay, that's the one that blew up.
No.
Was that one that you had that went viral?
Viral. It didn't go viral.
Dude had like 10,000 views in one day.
That's it. It's not like viral numbers. You know what I'm saying? If you would have said like 100K, I would be like, yeah, kind of crazy. But like, yeah, my little punk ass 10,000 views. Probably just a bunch
Did
of
it get more by now?
Let's find out.
Let's see.
Let's see. Probably not. 10.7K.
10.7?
Yeah.
Don't you hate how the algorithms just sucks? Where something, how can it be blowing up? Then all of a sudden,
People like it or they don't. I could
but
I
how
could spam it and keep on reposting it, but that's annoying.
because I've had some shit too. Is like just shit pop out of nowhere,
Mm-hmm.
and then all of a sudden just stop.
Yeah.
It's like, come on.
Weird. Yeah. Real weird.
Yeah.
Man, that's why I like sticking locally. Like I appreciate Kalamazoo, so like I stay in that area because like
But yeah, there's just so many there that they got now.
Yeah, they just show me. They just show love to the locals. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. It's
If Sammy's got hers, I'm gonna try that for the first time. I've been trying to get on. I was supposed to do it like when it first started open.
To my Outre.
Yep.
Yeah, Outre's cool. Oh,
But it
that's
was
that's the one you
it
were
got
talking about. That clip.
snowed out,
Oh yeah,
so I couldn't go to that one.
yeah.
But now I'm gonna be at the 419 one, the 421.
I'm on that one too.
Are you?
Yeah,
Okay.
somebody
Heck
had a drop. And she picked me up,
Heck yeah.
so I'm gonna do that one. That'll be fun.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I'll have fun with it.
But then the Valhalla that canceled,
Yeah, they don't have that no more.
and then Gravity canceled.
Yo,
So then, but Tin Can picked up. Who else is one? Now you're picking up.
Outre Apoptosis, which is rye shit.
Oh,
Right,
that's
Greg.
the laugh draft.
Yeah, lap draft at Apoptosis.
I'm going to be going that one for the first time too.
The 30th.
Is it the 30th?
Yeah, I'll see you there too.
Oh yeah.
I'll be there too. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's a Kalamazoo. I'm gonna try to be there.
Heck yeah.
I'm gonna try to be around. I'm gonna do that one. I'm doing. Yeah, that's the next 2 weeks.
Because that just opened up too. It's only been like a few months now, right?
Yeah, like 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
I did it in the wintertime, like I want to say January.
Okay. Yeah, you must have been like the first one.
Nah, I think it was like third show.
Oh,
Second
okay.
or third show.
She's done it that long then?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought.
But it's not like every month. I think she's got to get the time off from her day job and all this other stuff.
Oh,
So-
all right.
Yeah. So that's how comedians are, man. We work day jobs and we tell jokes at night.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know.
And who else has? Then then the Up and Under,
Yeah, that's Matt's.
Matt's.
Yep. And I'm supposed to be there too. Fuck.
Yeah.
Is that this week?
I don't know.
Probably is. Probably Wednesday.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh well, we'll figure it out. I'll be ready.
and then well, you're supposed to be at the one they just had not too long ago. What was that? Did you?
Yeah, I was.
Were
I was
you
sick.
supposed to be on that, and then you missed it?
I was sick. Yeah.
Okay.
I've only ducked out of like 3 shows in the whole time. 3 or 4, but the whole time I've been doing comedy. Try not to make it a habit. Like it's
Two
not
of the
something-
times is when I've been there.
Apparently, but yeah, man, you've seen me before though. Like
Yeah, I've
we've
seen
known
you.
each other for a while now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walks like a duck, quack, walks.
Walks like a duck, quack like a duck, act like a duck. It must be it's a duck. Yeah. Dog, it was obvious, bro. Like my dad was the only person who was confused.
He was the only one that was confused.
He swears to this day, like, I didn't know. I was like, what you mean you didn't know, bro? Like, what you mean, man? Like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. And that's your oldest brother.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he was 2 years?
3 years older than me.
Or 3 years.
Yeah.
And you said you knew from day one, though.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Day one. As soon as I was sentient, understanding, like, what's going on.
What it is, yeah.
I'm like, oh, yeah, something, he's off. So it's like, he's different, you know what I'm
Them
saying? Whatever.
splits is what did it for me.
Dog, I have pictures.
Yeah.
I have pictures of him in his karate gi doing the splits like these. You know who else can do this? No,
Well, if you can give that picture, yeah, that would
No, I ain't gonna do that to him. I ain't gonna do that to him. I ain't gonna put it out there. But he did. I do have a picture of it. He had me send it to him a couple times because people didn't believe him either.
Yeah.
But yeah, and like the Bible bag thing is true too. Like he did.
Yeah, I see the video of some dude, but he was doing this way.
Yeah.
He just slid down. But
Yeah, I used to say
he your brother went the
like this, not like this,
Yeah.
like that. That man's dropped straight to the floor, like this. And I'm telling you, like, and the whole thing about like him having a dream about, you know what I'm saying, a woman and she's attractive and he's like outwardly gay and talking about like I don't like women or whatever. I'm like, that's true too. I'm like, hey man, hold on. Like,
Now is he bi, you think?
I think that his body was having a fluke of a time at that time.
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
what's going on with him. He don't know either. But
He
he's
still
like,
likes men, you think?
yeah, he told me like, man, yeah, he had a
Does he got a
boyfriend for a
boyfriend
while.
or
He
whatever?
did. He did have a boyfriend. He's single now.
Yeah.
Single. He back on the market,
So
gentlemen.
now
He's out there.
you two should be hitting the market, man.
Yeah, he's dolo. I'm dolo.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, you might.
I'm supposed to. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Do you guys hang out ever?
My big brother and me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whenever I go back home to my dad's house, we kick it. My little brother too.
Oh, he's in Holland then?
No, my little brother goes to school in Dewajak.
Oh,
He goes to SMC.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but my brother lives in the St. Joe, Ben Harbor area with my dad.
Oh, okay. Oh,
They live over there. So
Oh, okay.
I'm away from my family. I don't even live
Yeah.
with nobody.
no one's even in your family in Kalamazoo.
I got family on my dad's side that's around Kalamazoo.
Yeah.
And I got a cousin who lives in Kalamazoo. I just met him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I met him at the gym.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Shout out Jeremy.
Isn't that weird though? Having just being in town, or you kind of like it like that?
No, I don't. Oh, being alone by myself like
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
For the most part, I don't mind it. Like people say, like when I was 18, I moved away from home and I didn't go back. Like even for the summer, like I went to go to Pretty Lake Camp to be a counselor
Yeah.
my freshman year in college
Yeah,
and
okay.
sophomore year of college. So I never went home.
Okay.
And then after my sophomore year of college and being at Pretty Lake, I moved straight into an apartment in Kalamazoo.
Okay.
So like, I've been on my own for a while.
Yeah, yeah.
So like, I don't know. I know people that have stayed home. They didn't go anywhere. And they're living life. I'm living life. It's different paths.
Yeah.
My uncles is assholes, dog. They told me, this is not how JOGUN feel. It's just what my uncle said to me a couple times when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? They just said off the wall shit, dog. Like my Uncle Todd had like a no filter at all. Like, and my granny, she would be like, "That's just Todd." And so she was like, "Oh, that's just what he be talking about." Oh, he be saying whatever. And like this whatever, dog. It's hilarious. Like his son is funny too. He should do stand up.
Yeah.
My cousin George should do stand up. True Maguru on TikTok.
All right.
That's
All
his
right.
name. But
Why doesn't he get him into it?
he likes skits. He likes doing skits more.
Okay.
That's what he's into.
Oh, well, you actually, I was going to mention that. You did improv?
I never did improv.
Oh, I thought you said you
No,
were
my
doing-
homeboy Chase did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he does improv.
Oh, he was doing improv.
Yeah, and he told me about how they do stand up in Kalamazoo.
Oh, okay.
I could never do improv.
You know?
Hell no. That's a different skill set.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'd be too scared. Too much about it. I do comedy, and that's the stretch of it. If I was to ever be in a movie, I'd want to be a villain.
You want to be a villain?
Hell yeah, I want to be a bad guy.
All right.
Good guys are too easy, man. Then scrubs.
Yeah.
I think if I had superpowers, I'd be a villain anyway.
Yeah. Well, you said the Sith. You'd want to be the Sith already, so.
Dog, if I had static shock powers, I would rob banks while they're closed. I just go collect my money, and then the police wanted to come see about me. They'd have to see about me. You understand me? Like they gonna get incinerated on the way up there, bro. Like you came here to pick this fight. I ain't come here to hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? The bank was robbed. Nobody was there.
Yeah.
Y'all just being petty at this point. You know what I'm saying? You mad you got. You know what I'm saying? It's like I posted on my Instagram story like hood stimulus package. Come to the hideout. get your little 5K. I put out for the community, man. I would.
Yeah.
I'd be a good super. I'd be like an anti-hero, or maybe a hero for hire.
Kind of like a Robin Hood, though.
Yeah, I guess. Like I might patrol the city and do petty crimes and be like for 25 hours part time a week.
Petty
And
crime.
then, yeah, like the city could contract me for like so many millions of dollars a year, and I patrol the city 28 hours a week.
All right.
Just part time. I'll
Yeah.
be chilling. When I'm around, hey, I save shit. If I'm around, hey, and I'm there, I'm damn near obligated. But if I'm gonna go out my way, nah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm not here to help the police. I'm just here.
I always never understood how Spider-Man always picks.
He got the scanner.
Yeah.
He got the scanner. He'd just be swinging around. Spidey sense be tingling. He'd be like, oh shit, is that Parmesan? You know what I'm
You
saying?
telling me there's always just one crime that's always going on? There's not like a couple that.
I'm sure that he had nights where not shit happened. He was just in the wrong places. I'm
But
sure.
there,
it
I
was.
mean, wasn't there like 5 shit happening? Why wouldn't that's the thing? Wouldn't criminals plan a couple shit going on? Like, hey, diversion, put some shit going on here. Spider-Man, once we hear he's over there,
if you're a good criminal.
boom.
If you're a good criminal, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it's been. That's why like people like Kingpin would do. Kingpin
Yeah.
is somebody he couldn't always get a hands on.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Yeah, you
So
just
that's
set
what
up
I'm saying,
diversions,
then-
bump cars, and all this other stuff. You got
just doesn't
if you
seem
commit
like-
this robbery over here, you shoot 2 blocks over, so the police go over there. You can rob this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like it's simple,
Exactly.
but
Have like a
Whatever.
couple distressed cats in the
Yeah.
tree and.
you could just have somebody call in a bullshit ass threat. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
simple. Like you call the police, like oh, there's a domestic violence in the park, 3 to 4 blocks over from where you about to go do your dirt.
So you're just having fun, living by yourself, doing what you want to do, starting your own shit. Got your side jobs now.
Yeah.
Looking to just live your life.
Just elevate,
Oh,
push
yeah.
myself more. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
if I would love to see how far I can take comedy. You know what I'm saying? It's a passion of mine.
Now,
Yeah.
would you ever think about? Yeah, you said you wanted to have a business.
Yeah.
Now, would you want to do some kind of business in comedy?
Yeah, no, like if that was, like I said, like as it sits right now, like
Mm-hmm.
if I was to have my way at this moment, I'd be running a range during the day or doing shooting
Okay,
classes
yep,
all
yep,
day
yep, yep.
and doing comedy right now on the weekends. But like, yeah, like I would love to be able to do comedy full time.
Could you picture yourself doing?
Bigger comedy outside of Kalamazoo full time.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then still doing your gun range shit.
Oh, ugh. Maybe. You know, like here's how much it
Why
costs.
couldn't you technically go to Arizona? Oh, I want to set up a week there and do some.
Some classes and do some comedy.
Yeah, set up. Yeah.
The only thing that stops you from doing that is having access to land to shoot on and places to teach at and students to teach. You know what I'm saying? Like those 3 things are paramount.
Yeah.
Right? When I first started my business, I had access to a private range that was 10 minutes from my office.
Okay.
So
yeah.
it was very easy to get to.
Yeah, yeah.
When they took away that range, I didn't have.
Oh, they took it away.
I lost it. I lost it
Oh.
over some shit that I was.
Long story.
Friends, hey, look, man,
We'll edit that out too.
it doesn't matter. The point is that like, yeah, I had access to a range.
Oh.
Some asshole fucked it up for me,
Oh.
and yeah,
Yeah,
so
sucks.
that limits it. That limits to what you're able to do.
And
The
what-
next range I was able to find was 20 minutes past that. So then people are driving a half hour to go shoot.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Yeah. So now I travel around. I go where the range is available.
Okay.
That's what it's about.
Now, how did you said just people find you through the website?
Yeah, that word of mouth is usually how it goes. People
Okay.
are like, oh, JOGUN taught my class. Go get with him. He'll do it this way. He teaches it in a way that you understand. He doesn't make you feel stupid. You'll be able to leave there knowing how to shoot your gun, at least in the very like elementary forms of it. You know what I mean? You'll know how to line your sights up, squeeze the trigger.
Yeah. If there's anything else, what do you want to say?
Nah,
Do
man.
you want to wrap it up real quick here?
Yeah, I can wrap it
guess?
up for you. You got stuff to do, I'm sure.
No, dude, I ain't doing anything. So yeah, don't worry about anything like that.
I was just excited to come here and do this with you, man. This is fun.
Well, did you have fun?
Yeah, bro. Of
Okay.
course. Yeah.
All right.
I hope I was entertaining enough. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey,
that was, something
It's your life
like
story, you know.
part of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff I can talk about, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing.
Oh, man, no, I don't have anything else in my mind. Not really. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Like, burning questions? All right. Yeah, go for it.
Burning questions.
Go for it, man. I'm chilling.
Yeah. What's your like comedy writing routine? Do you
My process.
sit down a night or whatever, a day, you know, a particular hour, or are you just going to the day and all of a sudden you're like, oh man, I thought that was funny, and then writing something down?
That's how I go. A lot of the times, as well as like I got a writing room that I write in.
Okay.
In my apartment, it's my extra room.
Is
My
it always
bedroom.
that book, same book you're always writing in right there?
Yeah, I got this one. I got another one. It's about halfway full. Yeah, about halfway.
Now, what would be, let's say, just pull out an idea in there.
Okay.
Let me see how would your idea work.
Oh yeah, this was pages about getting whooped, like as a kid, like
Yeah.
the funny parts of that. So I'm just like here telling stories about what it was like and similes and
Okay.
like
Now, would you try and remember like some similes that you heard and throw that in there?
yeah, like my uncle's the type of person like, what's up, uncle? How you doing? He was, I'm just trying to put some paint where it ain't. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that. That's what they be saying. My uncle say slick shit like that. But like, yeah, right here, I got this is a story about this story about the first fight I got into as a little kid, like preschool, over a T-Rex.
Okay.
And like how my mama would whoop me for it, obviously, and how my thoughts as a little kid, like why I got into this fight, because like my uncles and stuff, they taught me like, you know what I mean, like if somebody does something to you, go see about them. But like it didn't really get me nowhere. I didn't really continue that past it. I learned how to like in high school, middle school, elementary school, for the most part, I was able to like talk my way out of shit without having to get too physical. Plus, I was cool with all the people that fought. Like I was cool with all the little dudes who thought they was hard or whatever, little gangsters or whatever. I was cool with them.
Mm-hmm.
So like I didn't have no beef with nobody.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't like that. There was other dudes who was beefing with each other because they was claiming different gangs or whatever. So they was into it with them because of that. Me, I was neutron. So like, yeah, I'm cool with this nigga here. Yeah, I'm cool with him here. I'm cool with the essays. I'm cool with the black people. You know what I'm saying? Like it's whatever. But yeah, I have a joke like, would I be like Pedro or the homie? You know what I'm saying? Like which one am like my Pedro or Moreno? You know what I'm saying? Like which one am I gonna be? My Holmes or the homie today? Like I don't know. But yeah, you guys like I'm just very proud of my heritage. You know what I'm saying? Like
Heck yeah.
my tattoos tell that story, and you know my last name.
What are your tattoos now? Telling the story. What you got there?
All my tattoos are for my different sides of the family. My left arm is for my mom's side of the family. My right side is for my dad's.
Okay. Yeah.
And like I've got some Aztec and Mayan stuff on my left arm.
All right.
And Mexican heritage stuff. And on my dad's side, I've got memorials and black culture things.
Heck yeah.
And stuff like that. I'm gonna keep the same left and right for all my tattoos going forward.
Going. Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Super proud of my heritage.
Heck yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'll read about the criminal justice system, you know, like that's what I studied in school. And I read a lot of like redemption stories of people who turned their life around, who were in deep into like the streets or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it's eye opening to all the stuff that went on back in like the 90s, the 80s, the 70s, even back to the 60s and 50s and 40s. All the stuff that happened in those prisons, like people, Tookie Williams, right? Leader, co-founder of the West Side Crips in LA.
Mm-hmm,
You know what I'm saying? West Side Compton Crips affiliate.
Mm-hmm.
He was on death row, and during his court case, when he was on trial for murder, they would give him PCP and keep him drugged up when he brought him to court, because they said that he was erratic and violent. But in his book, he writes about how they would do this when he was like asleep. They would come into his cell while he was asleep, stick the needle in his neck. That'd be the last thing he felt, and then he'd be going in and out of consciousness while they beat him, while he was in and out of it. And then while he'd be going to court and they'd be talking about how he's this violent individual, he'd be trying to speak for himself and be like, I'm not. But it would just come out as grunts because he's like, because he's drugged up.
Yeah.
And when they committed murder on him because they gave him the death penalty after he had changed his life around, like they did it the wrong way. So he suffered for like 45 extra minutes, gagging on his own spit and gurgling and all the other extra shit, bro. And he was a big dude. You know what I'm saying? Like he was strong. So like they just didn't do it the right way. There was like a cycle of the medication and dosage that they didn't do the right way, so it just dragged it out. They made him die slowly. And the next book that I'm reading right now is about a dude who was next door neighbors to him in the same cell block in the same time.
Really?
Yeah. His name is John Mendoza. He's a dude who defected from a large organization in prison and changed his life around and did the same. Well, until he died, a member. Well, he renounced his ties, actually, by the end. But this dude got out. He's on the outs now, living his life. He wrote a book. Another dude
He was on death row though.
No, I don't think he was on death row. I think he was because they had death row and other inmates on the same block.
Oh, okay.
In I think it was, I want to say Pelican Bay or Corcoran. I don't remember. It was one of those California prisons where it was all fucked up back in the 90s.
Yeah.
But yeah, like those politics and that stuff, like justice system is just fucked, like real bad,
Yeah.
like
yeah.
real bad.
Can you imagine being on death row knowing you're fucking innocent?
Yeah, I can imagine.
I mean, just to be in prison, but then be death row.
Yeah, nah, dude. There's this when I was in college. There was the Innocence Project.
Yeah, that's what I was.
That people were involved with.
Yeah.
There was another like cold case organization where they help solve murder cases that people had lost all faith in. I didn't get involved in that. I didn't want to. I didn't really care. I was into vice. That's what I was into, not homicides. I didn't give a fuck about murders. That just didn't seem like something I wanted to involve myself in. It seemed too gruesome for me.
Yeah.
Same thing with like CSC crimes. People want to work in child crimes, and I'm like, nah, I can't.
Yeah.
That's too much.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to be around that. Or
I know I'd snap eventually.
yeah, bro, couldn't do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah. What's another book? I read one about this lady who was a prominent member of an organization in Chicago, in the Latin side of things.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like very powerful. She was right up under like the dude who was running this other well-known organization that's got chapters, not chapters, but like hoods everywhere, all over the country.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, just like first-hand accounts, those type of books, and history. I read those stuff too.
All right. That's what you're all reading right now?
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, I'm reading a book right now. There's some-
Holy, that is a book.
yeah, this is my book.
Dang.
Yeah. It's from this dude, like I said, John Mendoza. It's called Nuestra Familia, A Broken Paradigm. It's about his life story and his redemption story. Him giving up the life and all that other stuff. I'm only about 19 pages into it now. I just got it.
Heck yeah.
Yep.
That is a book. And there ain't no pictures in that either.
Yeah, hell no. He signed it too.
He signed it for you.
Hell yeah, dog.
You met him?
No, I got at him through an email.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got him through an email. Shout out John Mendoza, bro. I'll email him and tell him to check out. I was like, hey man, it's at the end of the interview. Yeah, he signed it for me.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Heck yeah. Now, how many years did he spend then?
Oh man, better part of 30, I think he said.
30 years.
30 years in and out of prison.
Now, was he guilty and then he just got out because after he did his time, or was he innocent?
I think he said, I watched a bunch of interviews with him, and he said that he got caught up for a lot of drugs, some guns, I think.
Okay.
And then he was doing stints in and out of California correction system. He got involved in gangs things, like when his first stint, doing a lot of time past county jail. And by the time that he got locked up the last time, he was like a high-ranking member, and he was doing all these bigger things. And then he decided that he wanted to be on the outs with his wife because she had lupus or whatever. She had lupus, and he was like, I'm gonna do what I gotta do to get back to my wife and my family or whatever. So he did that, turned his life around.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, really remarkable story from what the interviews I've seen so
Sounds
far.
like it. Yeah.
Yeah, you should check him out, man.
Well, this is officially full. This card is full.
My bad, G. Yeah, talked this whole time.
No, not mine. It's how he said. It's always to get more. Then you can edit it out stuff.
Yeah, my bad. Talk forever.
No. How do we close this?
JOGUN!
Happy birthday. I hope your birthday was great, brother.
Appreciate you, bro. Thanks for having me on, man.
Honor having you.
JOGUN, that's who I do. JOGUN, you won't forget him soon.